going on?
So do y'all have the Lions taking Fields?
No.
Anybody?
No.
They
I
could.
think it's either.
possible.
I think they're going to get Sewell or they're either going to trade.
I mean,
but I don't know how confident they are in Jared Goff's bum.
Oh, he's a
not.
bum.
They're
Yeah,
not
I
confident.
mean that's
Too many-
exactly
too
who
many
to think.
people yelling. We're back in line, by
Nobody's
the way.
confident in Jared Goff. Jared Goff isn't confident in Jared Goff.
Mac Jones.
Who soured the well on Justin Fields where he's gonna fall to some team and they're gonna be so happy?
Bro,
hope it's the Broncos.
watch the Patriots get him at like 15 and it'd be like,
Bears.
That kid has attitude problems. He's lazy.
Yeah, there's a few mocks that have him going to the Patriots at 15.
Right. Who's our guy who Sims had him at like
Chris
20?
Sims.
He's probably or 30. He had him at
Dude,
30.
Man,
I don't like Chris
Chris
Sims.
Sims,
Probably saying,
man.
"I told you so. I told you."
Chris Sims is real smug. You know what I
He
mean?
really
Like,
is.
You sucked as a quarterback, so you're
Is he
overly
the-
critical of everybody else.
is Chris Sims the Dan Orlovsky of the NBC?
no,
network?
he doesn't yell.
But his experience,
really
though, his
calm and
experience.
smug. Yeah,
I mean, he didn't run out of the
like-
back of the end zone, but he did get his spleen busted up. So.
He sure did. He was actually okay in Tampa.
Yeah, he was all right. I still remember that hit that he ruptured his spleen on was not even bad.
It was like
Didn't
it
look bad
wasn't
at
even
all.
bad. Those are sometimes those are like the worst ones, though. You know.
Yeah.
He looked like if anybody were to bust their spleen, though, it looked
All right,
like it would have been.
Marco, we got to trim this down because I can see my internet spiking again. Let's get an opinion. And
Oh, Bryce.
might not be able to do 5, honestly. That's because AT&T's like, Kyle Pitts broke the internet.
Telling you, bro.
Bryce,
Better call him
man,
up.
why are you so excited about who do we just pick?
Kyle Pitts. Oh my
Kyle
god.
Pitts. I like the pick just because of the potential. It really gives our offense to be one of the best in the NFC. If we can build a sustainable running game now, maybe in the second round, Javonte Williams or even Trey Sermon in the third, I'd be happy with. Because if we can take pressure off Matt to win games while still having a potent offense, I think we can be very good. I think we can be playoff contenders this season.
Let me ask you this though. So you just said take pressure off of Matt Ryan. Doesn't getting a offensive weapon in the top 4 picks put more pressure on Matt Ryan?
I don't 100% think it does. I think that maybe I think Kyle Pitts will be a bigger safety basket for Matt Ryan. You know, Matt Ryan's built a little bit of a hero complex, if I can say that, especially over the last season.
He has quite the opposite of a hero complex.
Really. Every Falcon. Okay.
I mean, he doesn't throw it into tight windows to Julio when he has the opportunity.
To Julio.
The only one he has
I'm just saying, I
hero
feel
complex
like
with is what was that tight end, Micah?
Stalker.
Hooper.
Stalker.
Oh, Luke Stalker. Luke Stalker. Get it to him. Shit,
Lions
Blitz.
pick.
Stalker, where you at?
Well, thank you for that take, Bryce. Thank you.
Who sucks?
Lions pick is in. I think. Where'd Ryan go? Is he? He's the host again, right? Am I still the
I
host?
think it's not.
He's there. He's walking around his room looking like I don't know.
Homeless. Ow,
Yeah,
hurt my ear.
You threw your arms out like you were like summoning some more internet speed or something. I don't know what that was.
At least
Harder
I'm
I flap my wings.
getting rid of that Matt Ryan jersey now. He is
So
here to stay.
I don't know if you guys. I don't know how none of us thought about this, but Jalen Waddle back with Tua. Didn't even think about that.
Is what?
Jalen Waddle's back with Tua.
Is that who just went? I'm trying to get.
Yeah. Waddle went to the Dolphins. Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be a hell of a pick by them.
Yeah,
Yep,
I mean, it's going to be a dream connection.
Yep. So back-to-back wide receivers being reunited with their QBs.
Okay.
What happened, Micah?
We'll see.
Lions just put their pick in.
All right. No
Oh,
spoilers.
don't say it yet. No spoilers.
I wasn't gonna say it. I just said Lions just got their pick in.
Okay.
They've announced it, or they? It's
Yeah, they announced it.
Right now.
Yeah.
All right, because
I'll let you know when I get
I
mine.
obviously don't.
Yeah, they announced it already.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, so I got it. Everybody
was
in?
it Panay?
Everybody got it?
Yeah.
It's,
Okay, Penny.
Tyler's reaction gave it away.
Right.
I mean, that I guess they believe in Jared Goff, then, huh?
Well,
That's
I mean,
sad. That's
I guess
sad.
so.
They might get trashed in the second round.
Trash.
Yeah, that's true. They could still go after somebody.
Who's gonna get Justin Fields then?
I think we are.
The Panthers
Yeah.
over Sam.
Would you be okay with that?
Yeah. I mean,
What if y'all get Mac Jones
I
to back
guess.
up Sam
If we get Mac
Darnold?
Jones, I am no longer a fucking Panthers fan.
Mac Jones.
Dude,
Oh,
I'll be
tell
a
you.
damn Tampa fan from now on. As much as that pains me.
Nothing could be as worse as like us drafting Trubisky over Mahomes. I'm just saying, like you guys draft Mac Jones, and it's still, and if Trey Lance or not Trey Lance, but somebody like picked later on does better, it's still not going to compare to what Trubisky and Pat Mahomes had done. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying it's such a bad thing. I mean, I try to stay dedicated to the Bears as much as I possibly can, but like, how many times are you going to have to whiff on a draft and finally get it right? I realize they did.
Ask Marty Herney.
I realize they did. Roquan Smith, amazing. Was great. It seems like Cole Kmet can really do something for us. That guy is a beast. But your first ever draft was Kevin White.
Do y'all still
Kevin
have the
White.
same? Is it still the same GM?
Yeah, Ryan Pace, the one that was in New Orleans and did so well. He was the reason why they got, such a good quarterback. He was the reason why they did all this soft offensively. He comes over here, and the first person he drafts is a wide receiver. Is not in the league anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think Kevin White was more of an injury thing, wasn't it?
It was, but still, it's like that was the first. You're supposed to come in here and be this offensive guru with a GM, and the first person you draft is this. It's just, I mean, and it's almost going on for a decade now, and it's still just absolute terrible. All GMs that we get in here, it's just complete and utter garbage over and over again. I still stay dedicated to the team, though. You got to.
Hey Ryan, if the Panthers take Mac Jones right here, will Tyler's reaction be like the guy from that Giants fan that we saw at the Ben's that time?
Someone's dying tonight.
It'll be worse. It'll be worse. But
I honestly think we've got three options, and one of which I do not like at all. Slater, I think, is one of the options, which I'll roll with it, but I'm not a fan of it really. Justin Fields, or we're going to trade back. So
it's looking like for the last two drafts, like trading back is so unlikely.
That's one of the things whenever I first came on, I said I was worried.
Yeah.
Because while getting Justin Fields, I think would be a good move, but it kind of makes the Darnold acquisition kind of null and void. And I feel like our owner is, he's ready to win. He wants to win. I mean, obviously we've been really aggressive. We've been in every QB acquisition conversation. I mean, it's almost like throwing darts at a board until you hit, which I mean, that's fine. Like you're allocating a lot of resources to get your guy. The problem is you're letting the rest of the team fall by the wayside. And there's other moves that could be made that would be very beneficial that will not be made. So that's the thing that worries me about it.
Do you believe in the whole concept of stash piling quarterbacks? And because I mean, I'm sure if say y'all get Justin Fields, Sam Darnold could fish y'all some good assets pretty quickly.
Maybe, but I think he'd have to play.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like if you do that, you make that move. Like, how are you going to juggle that? I mean, are you going to let Sam? I mean, obviously you're going to have a competition, but I mean, if Sam doesn't play, he's going to lose value. Yeah. So, I mean, is Justin Fields ready to step in right now and play? I mean, no, I believe so. It's going to be rough. It's rough for every rookie quarterback, but I mean, it's been proven pretty much that besides a handful of quarterbacks, the best way to get them going is to have them play. So, I mean, besides if you're somebody like David Carr or, some of these guys that are just set up to fail from the beginning with terrible offensive lines or whatever, that's almost like traumatic.
Y'all aren't a bad team at all.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we're definitely on the up and up.
Yeah. And y'all got a good coach. So it's like, here we go.
I mean, I just don't see how, I could see it, but with Joe Brady and Matt Rule there, both offensive guys, I mean, if you've got a weapon like Justin Fields available, I mean, it could be tough to not take him, especially since in some boards he's he's 1A. behind Trevor Lawrence, and for some reason he's caught a whole bunch of hate since the whole draft process has started. But
Bill Belichick.
probably
Right.
like, yo, this guy. I don't know if you guys noticed, but this guy fucking sucks. Like,
I don't even think you'd probably say it right to the guy's face too, and like in a really demeaning way.
right. Well, Justin, you're pretty shit, but we'll think about it.
We'll think about it.
I'm constantly looking through Twitter right now, trying to see if anything is like getting noticed, and it's really nothing. I thought there was going to be a trade before the 10th round, or the 10th
The
pick.
last 2 years, there's been no trades.
I really thought that this year was going to be completely different, and it's short. To be honest with you, it was kind of a I want an exciting freaking move here happening, and so far it hasn't happened.
Yeah, and one of the things that worries me too, if it's a Slater pick here,
Picks in.
yeah, if it's Slater here, I looked at like the history of the Seahawks while Scott Fitterer was there. They do not.
Wait, stop! Don't say it.
That's a great pick.
Don't say it.
Wow.
That's a great pick. That is an excellent pick.
I
Wow.
see some blow up.
All right, I don't hate it. I mean, he's the best corner in the draft,
Best corner of the draft, yeah.
and okay,
I
cool
mean,
with it. It's not knocking my pants off, but like
I don't know. I think
solid.
it might be, man. I think
It's solid.
y'all might have just got a steal right there.
keep the family in the division though.
Yeah, that's
Go
true.
with it. Because I mean, that was one of our big things. I mean, I like the pick. I would much rather that have happened than Slater.
Slater would
Yeah.
reach.
I didn't think we would draft Horn here, but we need secondary help very badly. So
Man,
our secondary. Oh, see, I like that because
was
now we're
watching-
gonna have a Bouye, we're gonna have Horn, and then we can put
Not a Dory. What's the damn guy's name out of LSU? I got the burner.
Dante.
Jackson?
Devontae Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's probably gonna go to the slot now, which is cool. So
That's where he's better suited.
yeah.
Oh, the
The
Falcons
speed
just
for it.
drafted Pitts. We need a cornerback here.
Yeah, because I think Bouye could still play. So
So
as long as he can stay healthy.
Here's the notes we've got on Horn. Obviously NFL bloodline. He's battle tested. If you watch the receivers he's gone up against, I mean, he's faced the best guys of the best, and he was always on them.
especially in that division, yeah.
He plays to his size with physical man coverage. He's experienced covering outside and in. He's played several coverage schemes and was effective in all of them. Press punch is well timed and executed from a balanced platform, so he keeps his hips beneath him, keeps his feet beneath him. The one knock on him is he didn't have a lot of interceptions. His hips are a little sticky, which can cause his ability to mirror be a little delayed.
What does that mean? He overcommits? What does sticky hips mean?
Sticky means like, have you ever seen a guy who like when they're transitioning in their back pedal and they immediately turn and they don't lose a step when they turn?
Okay.
Sticky hips, they lose half of a step there and they it doesn't quite keep up with their upper body, which can be fixed because of Devondre Campbell, that was one of his knocks, and when we saw, he did a good job with that. He gets a little handsy in coverage. If he doesn't learn to trust his feet and his technique, flags will begin to fly.
Hey man, Marshawn Lattimore gets away with it.
He's not a willing tackler, so that's the one thing. And there's another small knock on him. Like at the goal line, he really just gets locked in on his guy. So,
Right.
but overall, y'all got a great pick out of him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with the pick.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
are
was
you-
really worried it was going to be Slater.
Is it because does Matt Rule run usually on man coverage in his defense?
Well, Matt
Tyler?
Rule doesn't really do much with the defense. He lets I can't think of any names right now, but our D coordinator, he runs a like hybrid cover 3 more type of scheme,
Okay.
and it last year was a little rough at the beginning of the season, but
Here's where
it picked
Fields
up.
goes.
It got substantially better
I
as
just
the
thought
season
about
went on.
this.
Yeah, Broncos might not
Broncos
pass
are
up.
definitely taking Fields. I mean, I know
Come
they've
on.
got Bridgewater, they've got Drew Lock, but
We
They're talking
gave
about
them,
trading Lock,
we
right?
gave them
Ooh,
Kyle
Lock.
Fuller, okay? I think we get something in return. We gave them Kyle Fuller. We get something in
hey,
return.
Marco,
Give us the pick.
or Marco, Robo, turn your gain down just about a quarter click because you're a little loud.
Brian, did you see Kyle Pitts' suit, by the way?
I did. It was
God-awful.
the last thing I
Trash.
saw before the internet went out. So I think
Trash.
it actually killed
Is it better now?
AT&T.
The carpet,
turn it
yeah,
up
the
a tad
carpet
bit.
bagger, the carpet bagger edition.
The suit
Damn,
was
so-
the suit was so ugly. Your whole internet just crashed. Oh,
That That thing was terrible, man.
But you had to think about his suit the entire time your internet was down. I feel for you.
Also, Robo, your mic is a front address mic, so talk into where it says blue, not the top. You don't want to talk over the top of your mic.
Yeah, what
Okay,
is
so this is better.
Much better.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got your blue microphone,
Yeah.
microphone?
Let's see Yeti, but yeah.
Yeah, made by Blue, motherfucker.
Blue, yes, Blue Yeti.
Yeah, Blue Yeti
I
dog.
see the Shore over there. Is that SMB7? SM7B?
No, it's the MV7.
Oh, so how is it? It sounds great.
I love
might-
it. I've got
might-
it hooked up because it's USB and XLR,
Right.
and I've got it hooked up through XLR into my Go XLR Mini, and it's so
Yeah,
good.
his audio on Discord is really nice.
It's so good. I mean, how
That'll
do I
be my
sound
next-
for you guys?
Excellent.
really
That's
good.
why I'm like, I know
Solid
what I'm
as hell.
getting
The
next.
XLR.
Yeah, appreciate it. And it's got some cool little features on there. I wanted the full size Go XLR, but with how pricing and everything has been right now with scalpers and
Yeah.
components, they were charging like $600 for one, and they were charging $400 for the Mini. So I had to wait like a month or two before it came back down to retail. So, and that's when I snagged it. But
Was that during that period where everybody was starting podcasts, so they were price gouging?
But this is, I was talking to Robo about it earlier because I used to have the same setup he's got, which is the Blue Yeti, and then he's running it with Voice Meter, which is, it's cool. It's a good program, but it's got its limitations. It's kind of a pain in the ass to deal with. And since I've gone to this setup, I wish I would have. I mean, it's all you need. It's all I need. I'd love it.
Might do that tomorrow, actually.
Yeah. What do you have right now? Don't you have SM7B?
No, that's what I was looking into, but
Okay.
I'm still on my blue.
How do they have
gotcha.
Justin Fields at the number 3? At the number 3 most coveted.
Oh yeah.
Devontae Smith
Dude,
and
if they get Mac
Rashard
Jones-
Slater both 1 and 2.
What if we?
This is taking a long
Look at
time.
him. He just looks like, yeah, I'm about to fuck somebody up today.
Here's
I'm
an
gonna prove all you wrong.
If he
starting
slides
my
into the
list now.
teens here, what if we trade back into the first?
Mm.
If we
Yeah.
trade back in the first, I want Tevin Jenkins.
Yeah, I do too, honestly. But could you imagine the fan base?
Boy.
Like we get Kyle Pitts but I mean that we would have
Boy.
to pay a hefty
Some
price.
some would be excited. Others would be like, "Oh my God, how dare you do that to Matt Ryan?"
All right,
You
here we
might be
go.
right though now, Mike, about the Chargers taking Najee at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can
Break that
truly
ass up.
see it.
I'm
right,
surprised that Slater hasn't gone, to be honest with you.
Since
I watched him at Northwestern. He did really good.
Since we obviously died when Kyle Pitts was drafted, what's y'all's
I know,
grades on
right?
the pick?
The most
Micah,
important
Marco.
part.
Yeah, the
So what?
one part we were on here for. What's y'all's grade on the pick at 4?
I mean, I was obviously a little disappointed about it because I think it just puts more fuel on the fire of Matt Ryan's arm, and but I mean, I'll give it a B.
Micah, what you got?
I would have preferred trading now, but for best available, it's an A. The suit makes me probably drop it to a B plus. That was highly disappointing. Did you not get any kind of advice on your coordination before you stepped out?
Right?
I did not anticipate such an ugly suit.
The Magic Don Juan suits, man.
Don Juan ain't ever gonna come out looking like that.
No.
Boy.
Hell no.
Dude, that's something that Spice Adams would rock in one of his videos.
Oh,
really.
no, sure.
Right, like some old retro vibe.
You start to
got the
flick the
pick.
cigarette.
Coming in here now, I'll give my grade on it after this is announced.
Why is everybody so ahead of me now all of a sudden? Like,
Refresh
what's
your
going on?
stream.
I
or
know. I
something.
fell way behind too.
I
feel
know,
like-
right? What the
Oh,
hell?
here we go. Okay, I was like 15 seconds.
All right, so he's at the podium. Ding 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 ding.
Probably a Hulu thing.
Ding ding.
No, great. Now I got black screen.
Why is the Bronco crying?
Who is it? Oh, what a pick!
No!
What a pick!
Wow.
What a pick!
No!
Oh, okay. All right.
That's a great pick by them.
Yeah.
Trying to get them
God.
corners back over there.
Micah, give us the rundown on Sertan.
Oh man. Good old Pat Surtain.
What's up with this black bow tie?
See. So Pat Surtain is a legacy NFL player. His father was an all pro corner back in the day. Surtain is 6'2", 208, 32.5-inch arms, 10-inch hands. He ran a 4.39 40 with a 49-inch vertical. Dude can jump out the gym.
Yeah.
He had 111 tackles, 4 interceptions, 4 forced fumbles, and 25 pass deflections. So, he's one of the top 10 overall recruits that Bama's ever had. He's one of the few people you've ever seen that was a number one corner when he stepped onto the campus at Alabama and was a number one corner the entire time.
Wow. Holy cow.
Dude was a monster.
You rarely ever see, besides quarterback, a person playing the same position as their parent.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, J.C. Horn played the opposite side of his dad.
Right.
The pressure to live up to your dad's legacy is ridiculous.
Oh
yeah. I mean, this is the guy that we broke down with Byron and for Robo and Tyler, or I'll just call you Joe. Just for Joe and Tyler here, we have Byron Parker, who is a former NFL cornerback, and he is a soon-to-be CFL Hall of Famer. He's the all-time interception leader in the CFL.
Oh, really?
And touchdown leader.
Yeah.
He's part of our show. He comes on and does that. We did a film breakdown on him and Caleb Farley. And watching Surtain's film, like, he was just blown away. He's like, this guy's legit. Like, he keeps his eyes on the in the backfield while maintaining coverage. His fluidity is perfect. And I think we all came away from that segment saying Surtain probably has the highest floor out of anyone in this draft. Surtain's going to come in and be exactly what you saw in Alabama because he's been taking pro reps since he was like 12 with his dad.
Right.
You're saying his ceiling is the roof?
I said his floor is the ground. But I mean, Surtain's a special player. He's going to come in that, and especially in that Broncos scheme with Venables. Like that's.
Look at Mac Jones. They keep showing this fool.
All these Alabama players.
Dallas about to take Mac Jones.
This is the reason why they kind of drafted him too, is because both Kyle Fuller and Bryce Callahan both have expiring contracts at the end of the season, of the upcoming season.
Yeah.
So they needed someone.
Honestly, I could see Dallas possibly getting Justin Fields to back up Dak.
You know they're going to take
need
Mac
offensive
Jones.
weapons.
I mean, didn't they just pay him?
Let's see. Best
they
available
did.
wide receivers on the board. So Waddle's gone. Is Devontae Smith still out there?
Yeah.
Yes.
There.
I mean,
They don't need wide receivers.
Yeah, they don't need.
They've got a bunch.
They
it's
got
Jerry
plenty of them.
Jones though.
I
Jerry
see
Jones taking
I
Mac
see Micah
Jones.
Parsons.
I can
Yeah.
honestly see, because they just lost Sean Lee to retirement.
Yep.
They got Vander Esch still. They got Jalen Smith.
Jalen Smith.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That linebacker core be nasty.
And they need a pass rusher. Like he can play. Well, man,
Yeah, I
it's
wouldn't.
Dan Quinn's scheme, so they're going to the 4-3 over. I don't
Watch
know.
they get
Yeah.
Quiddy Pay.
Yeah, now that you
Yeah,
say it, yeah.
someone should have done his bow tie right, though. What?
It's all crooked and shit.
Yeah.
We could see like maybe Aziz Ojulari going here. We could probably see
This early?
someone- Yeah,
But
Ojulari.
isn't he isn't him and Quiddy the two like best pass rushers
But
available?
I mean, yeah, Quiddy Pay kind of fits that dumb Dan Quinn scheme.
yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Oh,
Great.
Oh, wow.
All
To
right.
the Eagles.
They wanted
Eag-
so the
Devontae
Eagles.
Smith.
Yeah, the Eagles are moving up because
Devontae.
they want
Justin
that.
Fields.
yeah.
They're
Who's
worried
in
about New
between
York
them?
getting him.
Yeah, because the Giants' number one need is a pass catcher.
Yeah.
They were the last team in. Well, I'm sorry, no, the Ravens were the last. The
Wait, so who
Giants
do you
were right
think Philly's
behind them.
taking?
They're picked Devontae Smith all day long.
Little midget. So we were talking about while we were off, we were talking about how light he is, and how I transposed him with Steve Smith and how he came in at 184, and this dude's 166. So
I don't think
wondering
Devontae
how-
Smith has the frame that Steve Smith has, though. To put on
yeah,
those
and that's
extra
what I'm
50
saying.
pounds.
It's going to be hard for him to put on any mass.
Well, I said, to me, I think the biggest comparison would be Ocho for Devontae Smith.
Oh, that's
can
a
see
good
that.
comparison.
Yeah.
I mean, just the route running, the size. Because I mean, Ocho said he was like $175. He played it like $175 or so most of his career. So
I don't know. He kind of reminds me of David Boston a little bit. That's me. So real quick, on the corner thing, since Panthers drafted one, would Surtain or would Horn be y'all's number one corner? Which one do you guys like better?
My
Surtain.
number
I
one
like
is
Surtain.
Surtain. I think JC is right behind him though, like not far.
It's like neck and neck.
I think again, Surtain, however you say it, because I've heard it both ways.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think he's coming in polished. I think JC still has a little bit of things that he can change. Surtain's not going to get handsy with anybody. You're not going to throw him out there on someone and be like, I'm sorry, I'm speaking of Surtain. You're not going to throw him out there and be like, this is going to be a problem. Like Surtain's going to come into any scheme and play it well. Mm-hmm. JC can play the scheme, but he's got some things to fix.
Right. Maybe higher ceiling, possibly.
Yeah, definitely a higher ceiling for sure.
Yeah.
Plus Surtain is a more physical. He's a tackle. He'll come up and
light somebody up.
All right, Dallas traded their number 10 and their third round. Or I'm sorry, Philly traded their 10th and their first round, or their 10th pick.
God damn it, Robo!
Trying to get this message right. Dallas traded number 10 to Philly for its first and third round pick. Sorry, Schefter kind of tweeted this kind of weird. Like I said, but
to move up 2 spots, they gave up a third.
Well, my thing was, why did y'all trade down in the first place?
Yeah, I mean, it's obvious. No, I mean, you said the thing about the Giants.
I thought they were talking about all this time about that they needed a quarterback.
Who?
Philly. Like, I was
Philly? If someone fell, they were gonna go.
Yeah.
But remember when San Francisco traded up, Philly was like, "All right, we're out of here," and they traded back out of 6 almost immediately because they knew they were going to take Trey Lance. So I think that's who the Eagles thought was going to fall to them, maybe at 6. But once San Fran moved up there to get him, they knew there was no point. So I
think they're going to go all in with Jalen now.
They got to.
Yeah, give him some weapons. Yeah. Oh, and a quick thing too. Maybe we could have some issues in San Fran because apparently the 49ers did not tell their coaches or scouts their pick. They didn't know the team was selecting Trey Lance until it was announced.
Told you that the front office won it.
That's hilarious.
Which I think is why all that stuff came out, that there was conflict on who they wanted to draft because, front office, like you said, front office wanted somebody else. Shanahan wanted somebody else. So, yeah, that's interesting, though.
Shanahan, that's the way you lose a coach, too.
Yeah, it is. Because I know if I was the coach and that happened, I would be highly pissed.
That's not really like that.
I would be too.
Shanahan connection, though. I mean, those
Lynch,
two have been.
You're saying Lynch went behind his back?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it seems like. But I mean, then again, that's good on Lynch. I mean, he's doing it for the organization. He's not married to Shanahan. He's married to the organization.
But Shanahan brought him in.
Kyle Shanahan must have wanted Mac Jones. And he was like, no.
Listen,
no.
Kyle.
Kyle, don't be stupid here.
Saw that picture of him throwing sideways. Got all excited over nothing.
Let's get our boy back in here for a second. Let me move these 2 little things. Whoop.
Whoop. It's interesting, though. So Devontae for sure.
Yeah.
Is it Devontae or Devonta? It's Devontae.
Devontae.
Right? Yeah.
Devontae, yeah.
Let's see what Bryce has
That's
to
a
say
hard
about
A.
this. Hopefully he's clothed.
That's where Freeman is Devontae.
Yeah.
Devontae.
That's what's always thrown me off. Whenever I see Devontae, Devonta Freeman has always thrown me off.
Welcome back, Bruce.
I'm like, wait a minute.
By the way,
Bruce
anybody
Jones.
else watching on the stream, if you want to jump in, let me go ahead and repost and repin the
Pig is in.
Okay, I'm here now.
All right, I'll see it here in about a minute.
It's gonna be about 2 minutes because Goodell's having a conversation with this woman on the couch.
He just wants some cookies. He's like, hey, did you make any cookies earlier?
Who has live sports?
Yeah, who has behind sports is what it is.
Yep. So that they knew he wasn't going to make it past the Giants there.
I mean, that's a really good pickup, but we'll see if Jalen Hurts can get him the ball.
I like Jalen quite a bit. I think he's a good playmaker.
He's played with Jalen too.
Right.
Yeah, he was there. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All these receivers getting reunited. Look at this.
Right. You got that song queued up?
Which one?
Reunite.
No. And it
I wonder if
feels
is
so
his barber
good.
is his barber gonna move up to Philly with them?
You gotta look at it. Look.
I didn't hear
All
the story.
right,
What are
sorry,
you talking
Marco.
about?
We gotta give your rating about that bow tie. Is it better than the what's his name from last time?
Well,
that other
I
one
don't
was
know why
terrible, man.
Why are so many guys picking bow ties? They don't
Bow
even
ties
know
are
how to
in,
tie
man.
them. You gotta
What?
find someone who knows how to tie a bow tie.
I mean,
What's
wear a
with that
clip-on.
ship captain
Flip
suit?
on.
Yeah, with that weird U. I don't like that.
Oh,
By the
man.
only one-
Really? All right.
I'm
Am I the
sorry.
only one who was waiting for the Eagles to just screw Jalen Hurts and draft Justin Fields? Am I the only one?
Right, I know. That's what we were talking about. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yeah, because I
Calvin
know early
Ridley?
there was talk about them. I mean, that's a decent comp, but I think it's not true though. Calvin Ridley was a lot more
I
physical.
feel like that's very disrespectful in a way.
Yeah. I mean, route running wise, that's accurate. But Calvin will go up and moss
He
somebody.
was physical.
Smack some people.
Out of college, he was physical as hell.
Look at that underthrown ball. Look at that underthrown ball by Matt.
Yep. You see how like him and Mac Jones like said what's up to each other real quick or whatever?
It's a noodle
You think Mac told him like, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow or some shit?
Yeah, he's
Right.
like, bro, tell him that I'm still here.
Right. Tell him I'm
Let
in the
him know.
draft.
New York Giants picked
He's like,
Mac
I don't
Jones.
mind Philly.
Don't forget about me.
So, damn. This is
Come on,
interesting
man.
though.
Who are the
I know
Giants?
New England's got to be pretty happy right now.
Justin Fields, man, how's he sliding? Like,
What do we got on Devontae Smith here, Bryce?
I'll give it an A minus.
I'm not asking your grade. I'm asking for the
Oh.
breakdown on
Oh,
it.
talk about
Oh,
Since you were in here helping us write it, but then you can give
Oh,
us
yeah.
our grade.
that's
Look at him cheesing ear to ear. I'm just so happy I'm on Fish and Grits.
Mac Jones, your favorite quarterback.
My computer decided it wanted to die today.
Well,
Trade alert.
you saw what we did to Robo when his mic doesn't work. If your computer ain't gonna work,
Giants
you're out.
trade pick to the Bears.
Robo's
Giants
gonna-
traded the pick to
Justin
the Bears.
Here goes
Justin
Justin.
Fields to the Bears. They called it. They called it.
Look at Robo. He's like, Madden's gonna be so
Right.
fun.
The Bears picked Mac
Jones.
Jones.
Yeah, that's probably what's going to be.
Do it if that happens, man.
You'll
Here
see.
comes the extreme high and the extreme low right here.
If
It's
they
about to
pick,
happen.
if
No,
they
here.
pick-
with
if they
with the 11th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Mitch Trubisky again.
Oh, God.
they trade this. That's what a lot of people are saying. They're going to trade their 20th pick back to get Mitch Trubisky.
I would not put it past the Bears to run out of time and forfeit the pick.
I think it's going to be Fields. I think it's going to be Fields.
So yeah, you could tell. I mean, as soon as they got jumped and Devontae went,
Yeah.
that's who the Giants wanted. That's exactly why that happened.
Kellen Mond.
Oh, Shefty's pumped about something.
Yeah, he's hella pumped. I was looking at that. I was like, dang, he looks so
Oh, Shefty?
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. What I should do is I should do a crop.
Oh
of
my
Robo.
God,
Just make
man.
him
Stop
Shefty's
showing
super
Mac
pumped.
Jones. Please stop showing Mac Jones. It's making me depressed.
If they pick Mac Jones, Robo might destroy his mic and camera.
He's not getting. It's not Mac Jones. He ain't even getting a phone call.
Yeah, it's not. He's crying.
Mac Jones should have known. It's like you're a typical Alabama quarterback.
And they're
He's scheduling his Uber for tomorrow back to the place.
Wait, whose house are they showing
I don't
right
know.
now?
Maybe they're in Justin Fields and they're all celebrating.
Yeah, that's Justin Fields.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
They're all outside.
oh, he's
right
just
now.
on the phone. He was just on the
They were
phone.
smoking. Took a little smoke break.
Smoke
Right.
break, yeah. There's
Let's see.
some random white guy named Ron.
Oh, somebody just walked by with a Bears hat on their camera.
Girl, thick.
Yeah, she was thick. Oh,
Let's go to 600. I want to get Robo dead center on the screen.
Slow mo it if you can.
Bears pick is in. No spoilers.
Are you current or are you behind, Robo?
No, I'm current. I'm about a few seconds after you are.
Oh, okay. Why is Louis Riddick so intense with this talking right now?
Dude, everyone's because like,
This
man,
is a pick.
him and Schefter. I mean, it's
Good God.
they're excited when they're right.
Here we go. Robo's front and center.
I'll tell you the second I see
pain
Goodell. When I
of
see
a
Goodell,
Bears
it's,
fan.
Look at Kings of Leon just jamming back there.
They need to stop it. Hit the road, Jack.
I could use somebody.
I could use you to shut the hell up. That's what I could use.
Hold on, Robo, back up so we can see your face. There we go.
We want to see your face.
We want to see your face. Come on, man.
Oh, look at the Dick Butkus jersey. Here we come.
Here we go.
He's approaching the stage.
Robo's heart beats
That
faster.
Joe Thomas?
The
His
Robo's
pupils
locked
dilate.
in right now.
He starts to breathe a little bit heavier.
Ooh,
His
Fuck
penis
this
shrivels
up.
back up inside of
All
him.
right, here it goes.
It's in my butthole.
Wait, what?
Here we go.
Oh man, they're doing some announcement.
You gotta wait, Robo.
Come on, man. Why put me through this hell?
He's gonna start booing his TV.
Oh my god, this is so long. Just
Right.
say the pick.
We already know it's Mac Jones.
The draftathon.
They would wait till the Bears to do some long ass PSA. He has like 3 more cards.
God, he's still reading.
and while we're on this topic,
Leading the Greater Auburn. What?
Auburn Gresham is like
Oh,
it's a bad neighborhood.
I just turned on my caption, so that's all I saw. I was like, the Greater Auburn. Oh my God.
Come on.
Longest thing ever.
Take the mask off so we can hear you. There we go.
Here we go.
I was about to say, wait. Goodell doesn't even have a mask on. Oh, yeah, you guys are like 30 seconds ahead.
I got it already.
The fans.
Yes!
Congratulations.
and then he runs off screen.
Justin Fields got the delay too.
Yeah, Robo's going to be in the bathroom for the next like 10 minutes. Oh, never mind. That
Oh,
was a quick one.
Look, when you get that excited, you snap it off real quick.
Right.
I have to go to the bathroom very badly right now, but it's okay. This is worth it. Oh, thank you, Lord.
He doesn't look that happy about it.
He really
He's like,
doesn't.
yeah, I figured this bullshit would happen.
I want a top 3 pick. Top 3.
Look at his face, dude. Robo, you're in trouble. He's not happy. Look at him.
He's not Eli though. He's not gonna.
He's like,
I
man,
refuse
the
to play for the
Bears.
As soon as he saw that call come up on his phone, he's like, fuck.
He's like, I wanted it out of the cold.
He's like, why am I getting a call from Chicago right now?
He's got some weapons, man. Allen Robinson's a beast.
Oh, y'all re-signed him?
Yeah, he's franchise tag, but I think they're going to try to,
And
especially drafting him. I think they're going to try to keep
So
him.
they show a highlight from Georgia. They're like, look how they did.
They're always taking shots at Georgia.
Bruh.
Man, it doesn't matter.
bruh, they showed it. They showed a game of against like one of the no-name schools because that was the only time he got to throw the damn ball.
Look at that ball. That's pretty.
Mm.
Hey,
I think Justin Fields is
Oh,
really good.
Robo,
I
you
do
want to
too.
hear the tape on
Tail of the
Justin Fields?
tape.
Let's see what we got here. Mac
This
Jones
is
looking at
Great
his phone
option
board.
quarterback. You should use him as a battering ram.
They should have shown that 4th and 11 fake punt in the SEC championship. Like,
So he comes in at 6'3", 227 with 32
Wow.
inch, 32 and a half inch arms, 9 1/8 inch hands. He ran a 4.44. He didn't participate in the bench, 3-cone, or 20-yard shuttle, or hit broad jump. For his career, he had a 68%, we'll just call it 68% completion percentage, threw for 5,700 yards, 67 touchdowns, 9 interceptions with a 178 rating. He never lost a game in the Big Ten as a starter. He definitely has the ability to beat teams with his legs, so you better get used to some option plays up there and a little speed option.
He's used to it.
That's what Nagy loves.
Yeah.
What does Mitch do?
He had a little.
Mitch
He's
got
like, man, I
hurt.
don't want to put this stupid hat on.
But
Watch out, Starley Dalton.
super tough player. He'll definitely fight for some yards after contact.
I like that. Need a
If-
little bit more of that in Chicago.
He's got a really once you see him on the field, you're going to notice how thick he is below the waist. It's the only way you can say it.
It's like Saquon.
That boy's thick.
That boy think it is.
He can definitely shed some tackles. Like he'll run through some corners. And
Lewis
secondary
Riddick looks
players.
so
they
proud
compare
of
him-
Justin Fields.
He's confident throwing against zone coverage and buying time for receivers when he breaks open. Willing to stand in the pocket and take a hit. And he's got a huge arm. So he'll make some field side throws on this. But the problem with him is he doesn't sense pressure all the time, and he will scramble into pressure. His field vision against the blitz is just okay. He can definitely tend to miss some guys underneath. Needs to definitely work on his anticipatory throws, and he will lock onto to receivers, which will cause the zones to collapse on those guys and still try and force it in there. The one thing you're definitely going to see when he scrambles is his spin move that he loves to make, and it's deadly. But if a defender's waiting on it, he's going to get cracked. And that definitely happened against Clemson. But overall, I think y'all landed y'all's franchise quarterback, so you should be definitely happy.
It's a great pick.
Well, I mean, I do believe that, I don't think that Andy Dalton is the greatest, teacher for him, personally, because I can't stand Andy Dalton. I'm sorry.
The Red Rifle? How dare you?
I
Red
can't.
Rocket.
Yeah, the
Red
Red
Rocket.
Rocket, bro.
I can't stand Andy Dalton, man. And the minute we signed him, I gave up on this team. I mean, let's be real.
He's a
You have
serviceable
Andy
backup.
Dalton and Nick Foles on your starting
QB1,
lineup.
man.
This, I mean, I wish, he had a better teacher than them two. I mean, and I realize that Nick Foles is a super winning quarterback, but,
Fields is a day one
Doug
star.
Peterson is a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but that's why I don't say. I mean, Matt Nagy and Ryan Pace already said that Andy Dalton was quarterback number 1.
Yeah, nothing's changing.
Nothing. Yeah.
That if you think about it, that's a generally good quarterback room compared to what some other guys got.
I mean, it's true. You got 20 years of experience, at least 15 to 20 years of experience between
And a
both
Super
of
Bowl
them.
MVP.
And a Super Bowl MVP. I mean, I just hope that they don't mess this up, man. Trust me.
So the Cowboys pick Mac Jones.
So my quick question for you, Robo, is: do y'all have a receiver that can catch an open deep ball in the end zone?
So we drafted
God.
Darnell. Come on now. We drafted Darnell Mooney, and he's got some speed around him. But yes, I think he can catch the ball in the end zone.
All right, pick us in, fellas.
This Cowboys fan isn't wearing Cowboys colors.
He's wearing Washington colors.
Apparently, Aqib Talib loves the J.C. Horn pick.
I mean,
Oh, really?
Says he's the best man-to-man corner in the draft. Gives it an
Definitely is.
A+ grade, and he knows a little bit more about football than I do, so I'll trust him.
Definitely trust him.
Another one.
here we go. What do we got here?
Another PSA.
Dan Quinn selects Quiddy Pay. Whoa, they are breathing heavy. Look at that mask.
I know that mask does not
Damn.
stand a chance.
He was running down the
There,
freaking.
he's literally about to pass out.
Wait,
think
is
that's a
that
she.
is that a guy?
I think it's a she.
I think it is a she. They are about to pass out.
Can't breathe in this fucking thing.
Here we go.
I'm literally going to die.
Fuck it up, Cowboys. Fuck it up.
Can't see in this fucking thing, and I can't breathe in this fucking thing.
Are you crying? There's no crying in football.
Boo.
Everyone there's like, you're
Everyone booed him.
I haven't seen it yet. Who is it?
the 12th pick in the NFL draft.
People are too lazy to
Boston.
even boo.
Yeah,
Like,
I figured that was gonna be it. He doesn't look happy either.
He looks pretty happy.
now that's a linebacker core.
Hey,
Holy hell!
Right.
called
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Micah Parsons.
Man.
It is.
So is Parsons going to play the middle
I don't-
over Jalen?
Over Jalen? I don't know. I don't.
Nah, they probably put him on the outside.
Yeah, probably not.
Is he going to be Dan Quinn's new Vic Beasley?
That's what I was thinking.
Just go play coverage.
Honestly,
Maybe a Devondre Campbell type.
I like his suit game though. He's
Devondre
probably my
Campbell
favorite.
Clean.
wishes he was Micah Parsons.
Well, no, just that play the role that Devondre played for our defense.
God, so he's going to be their Sam?
Yeah.
Then where's Vander Esch going to play?
Or maybe he'll play the role that Fourier played.
No,
You know Dan's
where's
gonna figure it
Keanu
out.
going to play?
Dan's gonna
Kiki-
figure it out.
Y'all don't remember that Kiki moved to
then,
linebacker.
then he'll be Vic Beasley.
Dan always figures it out.
Damn.
Yeah, okay, Marco.
No, but I did like his suit. His suit is the winner so far. Like his little turtleneck,
Mm-hmm.
dark blue
clean.
combo.
Yeah, that's good.
we picked the dude with the worst fashion in the draft though, bro.
Yeah, so far
Hey.
definitely. At least he didn't wear a bow tie.
Wait, I think he did.
Did he have a bow tie on?
Just the suit was so bad that you didn't even
Away
notice
from
it.
it. Yeah, I think he did have a bow tie on. Yeah.
Hold on, let me look this up. Yeah, he did have a bow tie.
It's the year of the bow ties, man.
see, the suit was so bad you didn't even notice he had a bow tie on. It's like, God, that's trash.
Yeah, his bow tie was hella floppy too.
Wait, did they just say he ran a 4.39?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him and
What?
Owe both
Yeah,
ran 4.3s
yeah.
at
Do we
250
have-
pounds.
Do we
That's
have
insane.
his breakdown? Where's it? Where's he at? Let's see. Let's find out.
I'm questioning there because like half their team ran under 4.5.
So he's a 6'3", 246, 31 and a
Bryce is
half
breaking up.
arms, 11-inch hands, 4.39 in the 40. He did not do the bench. Verticals 34, 20-yard shuttle. He did not do that. 6.5 sacks, 191 tackles.
I think either Najee or Etienne go right here.
I think Slater.
Possibly. Could be.
I got
I
Slater
was
right
shocked to yeah, they need offensive line protection bad.
Yeah, because they.
Yeah.
I know
It's
they
gonna be
really
Slater.
wanted Sewell, but he was.
And they never draft running backs until like the 4th round anyway. So
This
When's
might
the
be a
last
different
one?
year though.
when's the last one they've ever drafted in the 1st round besides Tomlinson?
I mean, I'm not saying that they will, but I mean, I've heard they like Najee though.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but I think it's a little early for Najee. If God's not real, I don't know what is.
This is a very interesting pick to me with the Chargers. Like they're one of those teams that are similar to us. It's like, where do you go?
Mac Jones.
I mean, they could use safety help. They could use.
They really need line help.
They got to
need
protect
offensive
Herbert.
line.
man.
Yeah, they could use a lot of things. But I mean, 1st round is always going to be best player, or it should be best player available.
I mean,
'Cause
they could-
this is a deep offensive line class.
They could get Azeez Ojulari too, because
Melvin Ingram's getting a little long in the tooth.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
we
definitely
got,
not going to be Mac Jones because I mean they just
I don't
have
know,
the
man.
best-
I think he'd be a great backup for Herbert.
Carrie Blumenfield, thanks for following us on Instagram.
Carrie. Oh, Robo, you right there? Did your mic just attack you?
Yeah, my bad. I was trying to get to my keyboard.
Bathroom break.
Me too.
Yeah.
Let's do this real quick. We'll go to a be right back.
Sounds good.
swing it back. We had to take a little pee break there.
It's a long draft, people.
We made it, halfway through the first round? Almost 2
Almost.
hours, an hour.
Almost halfway.
I should have.
By the way, who did y'all's intro for the stream?
My buddy Juan.
That is amazing.
That bitch is.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Just wait till you see the outro.
Tight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That shit tight. Yeah, that shit's really good.
Yeah, he had a couple other things, and Marco was like, no, change this. And then when those changes were made, I was like, ooh, that's crisp.
Just added our pictures, our
Oh,
highlights.
okay. That's what it was. I was like, what? Like the edge of my jersey was like puffed up. I was like, why do my shoulders look like I have 12-year-old shoulders right now?
Wearing shoulder pads?
No, it looked like quite the opposite.
Mm.
Where did my shoulders go? Hello, I'm Ryan, and I'm 12.
The shoulders.
I'm trolling my friend who's a Chargers fan. I said, y'all might go Mac Jones right here.
It's in right now. I don't know if y'all.
It's got to be Slater.
It's got to be Slater, man.
Yeah.
I like the Chargers.
He knows. It's like, yeah.
I like their new little logo.
For the Chargers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's good.
I can't wait to see what like that stadium is going to look like, and like the Raiders.
Right, with full capacity.
With full capacity, that thing is huge, man.
That's what she said.
That's a huge bitch.
Is it better now?
It seems to be.
Okay.
My voice is still fine, right?
Yeah. All right.
How's it?
What's we got? Come on, Chargers. I honestly don't understand why it takes so long from once the pick is in to the whole, like, is it just the NFL doing their thing, or is it them printing the
and them wanting to have, more talk about it? I'm sure the pick is in, but they always say like, I just got word from the commissioner the pick is in. It's like, what the hell they're doing the entire time back there?
Is he going to monologue again?
They already called it in. They're just waiting.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
It's got to be Slater, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
Yep.
Good pick.
Yeah.
Really good pick.
Stuff from my Northwestern brothers.
Herbert's like, thank God.
Rocking that
Right.
picnic table.
I want to see.
Why does he look scared? Like he was looking so scared. Oh shit!
Like, oh fuck!
What's about to happen to me?
I mean, honestly,
That was
like
timid.
it should be one
Super
of the safest
doe-eyed.
places to go because you're going from Northwestern to where no one really watches football to San Diego, or
No, to
Where no
LA.
one
watches
Or to
LA,
LA
where
where
no
no
one
one watches football.
Right. Yeah.
What you got on
I
him,
don't
Micah?
know.
Since let's get the offensive lineman's take.
He look a little soft though. I don't know if LA gonna eat him up.
LA's not going to eat anybody up unless
Yeah,
you
Brett.
fall on Skid Row.
LA
Kyle Kuzma.
LA don't pay attention to offensive linemen. So we got Rashawn Slater. He's 6'4", 304 pounds, 33-inch arms, with 10-inch hands. He ran a 4.9 140, which is actually pretty good for someone that size. 33 reps on the bench, 33-inch vertical with a 4.45 20-yard shuttle.
How's that translate for a lineman? I don't really get shuttles. Like I've never really picked up on that. What's that? That's your agility?
It's pretty much your agility. So for pulling, things like pulling and occasionally, just getting changing directions. If like, especially as a tackle, like to catch some of those speed rushers. Yeah, it kind of gives you an indication on that, how well your change of direction is. So yeah, he played 1,835 downs as a starter. Yeah, man, he's his run block grade was an 85.9 and his pass block grade was a 91.2. He only allowed 6 sacks in his career. Dude is talented. I mean, he started since he was a freshman. So, but he's stiff. So yeah, he said it's that better knee bend in space. But I mean, like you said, the question is, what do you do in that division? Because that is a very tough division, and you're gonna fight. You're gonna face some, Frank Clark. You got who else? Broncos got Von Miller.
This is COVID
and
Von.
Chubb.
Yeah, and Bradley Chubb. Yeah, I mean, there's some tough pass rushers in that division. So you're potentially going into getting thrown into some fire in that division. So
he looks like he could take some fire.
I don't know. He looked scared. He looked very scared. He looked scary.
Please don't fuck up my career.
The camera lights getting to him.
Trade Jets are back in.
Vikings
shit.
to Jets.
Wow.
So let's see.
Mac Jones.
That's my first.
They have
Jones still
Everything
there.
is Mac Jones.
He's got to be picked sooner or later.
When the Chiefs are on the board, Mac Jones. That's what's gonna happen.
Let's see.
Yo,
New England's taking Mac Jones then. No one has to take Mac Jones.
Well, who the hell are the Jets about to take?
What do they need? Let's see. We got.
Oh, they need everything.
You got some good defenders left out there.
They might
go Najee.
Yeah, because why else would they trade back? What are they afraid of?
True.
Ooh.
Yeah, but
Ooh.
I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Unless they're trying to block the Patriots from getting the quarterback.
Oh, dude, that'd be so
Jones.
funny. That'd be the biggest troll move ever. But where did they trade up from?
It's probably second round. Or did they have? Oh wait, no. I think that was the Dolphins. The Dolphins.
I don't remember if they had multiple firsts or not. Because they might not be trying to trade ahead of New England. They could be trying to trade ahead of Arizona or whatever. So
let's see. The Jets still. Oh, that's right. They did have multiple firsts. So they were at 23.
okay.
It looks like that's what they traded up to.
That was Seattle's pick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that Jamal.
Jamal Adams.
I don't know who the hell they're trying to get here.
Probably Najee. I think Micah nailed it. How do you protect the young quarterback? Get a good running game.
They're going to commercial.
Really?
Yeah. He said, when we get back.
I wish I could.
We're all on ESPN, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wherever Dan Orlovsky's not at.
Ooh, Justin Fields already got commercials?
Look at that.
Wow. With Drew Brees? That's a nice suit, Justin. I like that bow tie, Justin.
Everyone's rocking the bow tie, man. And Drew Brees is rocking the caterpillar on his face.
It's the pre-career caterpillar.
Dude, I tell you, that thing wiggles when he was playing quarterback, that thing wiggled in his blind spot every single time, so I don't want to hear it.
So let's see. We got Jets, Patriots, Cardinals. That's going to be interesting. Then the Raiders. I tried to get some people on to come talk about the Raiders, but they
Should have got Pat on here.
That's who one of them was. I was like, let's get the coked out opinion on it.
Oh my God. None of us would be able to get a word in.
Mikey.
Bro.
Bro, fuck.
The Raiders.
My back. Ooh.
Let's see. Dolphins got a couple picks coming up here, I think.
You have multiple left in the first?
Because they traded that Tunsil pick to San Francisco, correct?
Yeah.
Or did they still?
Well, they were at 3. That was the
that was Houston's pick. Yeah,
that was Houston's pick. Okay, because I think
traded back to 6. God, they got Waddle, man. There's a lot of good players going in this first round.
Trust me, I'm very happy with ours.
And honestly, I don't feel like any team has really reached. The only one that you could maybe say a reach was just because he came up late because people were paying more attention to him. But once you watch the tape, it doesn't make sense. Is J.C. Horn. People might say, oh, y'all reached. But, if you watch his tape, that's a perfect pick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think he was projected to go at
not until late.
Wasn't he projected to go to Dallas at 10?
Second or third round pick for a long time.
Yeah, because they had him behind
Farley
Surtain and Farley. Yeah.
I think Farley's going to fall to the second or third round because of that back problem.
My question is, will will Mac Jones cry before the end of the night?
Finally gets drafted.
Finally
Finally gets drafted. He's probably start doing it.
What if he falls to the second and we take him?
Oh God!
I still don't. I don't care where it's at. I don't want Mac Jones anywhere. Anywhere in
They're
the
like
18.
the Falcons select Matt Ryan 2.0.
right, because that's his pro comp. Everyone's Matt Ryan, like Andy Dalton. All right.
Hey, you guys want him? We'll give him to you.
No one wants.
Second round. God, I can't wait. I hope we trade back him in the first. I don't want to wait till tomorrow until we pick him.
Yeah, I do too.
There's this draft, man. Why does this feel like a Madden draft right now?
But
At least we have real players.
You'd already be in the third round of a Madden draft.
And there's certain people, sure, but a lot of the times that thing took we went into the butt crack of dawn having to do some of those.
Man, I'm happy about Pitts. I honestly am.
God, why we have to wait so long for this Jets pick? Jesus Christ.
We got to pay for this pick real quick with these commercials, Marco.
Goodell should be standing there ready, and I bet he hasn't even walked up there yet. Where's this fool at?
I want.
He said he hasn't even walked up there yet.
They got to get the jersey printed, bro.
The next timer should be at like 4 minutes. But
Najee, everyone's thinks it's Najee.
I'm gonna say Najee or the guard from USC,
Vera
Tucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Bryce, if you don't get off this tomato can internet, you're gonna have to drop out of here. Because I keep hearing Krah!
Tucker.
Oh, that's wow. They got Vera Tucker.
Did they?
Yeah, they got him.
Mac Jones finally on the phone. He's
Wait,
finally
who's he talking to?
Patriots.
New England. It's happening.
Hey, Brady!
Oh, here he goes. He's like, oh fuck yeah.
He doesn't know what he's in for. He needs to stop smiling.
Right.
Right.
Okay, we got some.
Yep, I think
His girl right there.
in the white and gray.
Yeah,
Got a doctor.
I like that NFL hoodie.
Oh, by the way, did y'all see Cam Jordan on whatever channel he's on doing draft coverage? What he said about Kyle Pitts?
Mm-mm.
No.
So when they did it, he's like, he got a big smile across his face, and he's like, he's a little light in the ass to be a tight end. I hope he knows how to block.
I mean, that's always an issue.
Don't worry, Cam Jordan. We're never going to put him there. But here's the great thing about it. So we know Arthur Smith loves tight ends, and he knows how to scheme them open. He now has Hayden Hurst, who runs a 4-4, and Kyle Pitts, who runs a 4-4, to manipulate defenses with. Now, if we manage to somehow keep Julio Jones, which I don't think we will.
It's not happening.
Yeah, we just don't have the money. The only way it happens is if Grady Jarrett and someone else.
And Julio.
Yeah, and Julio restructure, but I think Julio's going, and we're going to get like a first-round pick next year or something like that.
So you think we're going to have Pitts at receiver sometimes?
No. Well, yeah, I mean, sometimes. He lines up in the slot and outside at times. He's like,
Got to split him out sometime.
yeah, he's an offensive weapon. He's not a tight end really. He's an offensive weapon. Just like you look at Kelsey and you look at 49ers tight end. What's his name?
Kittles.
Yeah,
Kittles.
But Kittles is a mean blocker. But
Actually, go back on the Titans and watch the way they use Jonnu Smith. That's how they'll use Pitts.
I'm sort of sad though about if we lose Julio Jones. Like,
yeah, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, I mean,
I hope a miracle happens, but maybe Arthur Smith puts his foot down, or Arthur Blank puts his foot down, and too many Arthurs in the front office now. Arthur Blank puts his foot down. Is like, look, Julio's staying here. We're extending him.
the pick is in. They didn't want to wait at all.
yeah, they got him.
We knew who it was as soon as it cut to Mac Jones.
Mac Jones, yeah. I mean, Adam Schefter already tweeted it out.
So when does Mac Jones get the starting job?
Immediately.
Now,
Cam's got that starting job still.
now,
Cam's gonna lose that starting job.
yeah. Mac Jones is the starter.
Cam has a year into the system versus Mac Jones, who's trying to learn a very complex system.
Cam missed a lot of that time learning that system with COVID.
He still knows more than damn.
And he
Mac
was a
Jones.
late addition to camp, remember?
Yeah, but Cam's arm is shot.
And
Yeah,
Mac Jones has a hell of a deep ball, but the problem is the Patriots still don't have receivers.
Mac Jones is Matt Ryan. He underthrows the deep ball 9 times out of 10.
No, he doesn't. He led the
Hey,
nation
New
in deep ball accuracy. What are you talking
New
about?
England's got tight ends. though.
Bro, that's one thing Brett Coleman was saying. He said he almost always underthrew it and stopped the receivers, and said the more he watched them, he said, yeah, he completed a lot of those, but a lot of times he stopped receivers in their tracks and forced them to come back to the ball.
So
You know
he's
who
a
didn't do
benefactor
that?
of great receivers.
Drew Lock.
Oh yeah, for those of y'all that, Robo just disappeared. Where'd he go?
Mac Jones. Yep.
Yeah,
He's rubbing one out.
honestly, he's like,
We got
Fields. Do you fields that? I fields that. But
Look how confident Mac Jones is walking.
I'm a
Kind of walks
Patriot.
like a woman though.
Making something to eat really fast.
Doesn't
No, did you ever see that picture where they switched his hair with with Lawrence's?
He looked like a chick.
He looked like
yeah.
a girl. He looked like
he
a
walks
woman.
like one. So
Yeah, he really
Pretty accurate.
does. Well, so does Pat Mahomes walks like a chick too. I don't know if y'all noticed that.
and
He takes little short steps when he walks.
Is he gonna do a turn when he gets to the end? Do you think? Shake his little tush on the catwalk.
You got the jersey for him and everything.
Well, I
I
know
don't
good
know
old
what you
Billy
said,
boys
Robot
have.
man.
Yeah, I'm going back and forth because I'm watching the.
still lacking.
Yeah,
Oh, he's still yeah.
figure it out, Bryce.
I'm watching the Braves and Cubs game too in my living room. I'm going back and forth.
Who's
It looks like you guys aren't going to sweep us. So
Oh.
the Cubs are up 8-3.
You underestimate this offense.
See
I mean,
who's
it's the 8th inning. I know.
You
I
underestimate
trust me.
this offense.
I
That deep ball. Deep ball was on point.
Yeah, that deep ball's on point. Plus, he had all day.
Look at that one. Boom. On point.
Look how much time he has.
Oh yeah, he does.
I mean, who's that? Kentucky?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
yeah, it's
No matter what highlight, look. Oh, there's some pressure. Still with time. That pocket was perfect, immaculate.
Why did the Jets trade up for Vera Tucker? Were they
I think
Because they're
because
the
they
Jets?
thought
New England?
Las Vegas Raiders,
Ah,
because they just gutted their offensive line. So,
that's true.
Rock and roll Raiders.
which I don't understand what the hell they're doing over there. But all right.
I mean, they had the oldest offensive line in the NFL, so
Yeah, but they were still good.
they were. They definitely were. I mean, did Rodney Smith line up somewhere?
Who the
don't know.
Cardinals going to take? Do you think Najee's going to fall?
I think Najee's going to Arizona.
You think so?
God, that would be a.
Yeah.
What an offense, God.
I think either Najee
No.
or
It's
I know you said that Farley you think's going to go in the second. I can see Farley going here too.
Farley, God, he's gonna be such a bust.
You think so?
Yeah, he's not good, man. He's just fast.
I don't know much about him, but I can just see that Arizona's going to need a corner.
What did Byron say about him, Micah?
He said he allowed receivers to get way too close before he started to turn. Like it's like he must really trust his speed because receivers are literally getting right next to him before he turned around to chase him.
Just stack him.
Yeah.
wow. So now the quarterback room for the Patriots includes 2 Auburn Tigers and an Alabama quarterback.
There you go.
Let's see. What we don't have
Healthy comp.
Vera. What do we have on Vera?
Oh, we do.
Yeah, we got some. That's not. Where the hell's he at?
Right. I got him.
All right, talk about him. You're our offensive line guy, anyway.
Yeah. Elijah Vera Tucker, 6'4.5", 308, 32 and 1/8 inch hands, 9 and 5/8 inch hands, 32 and 1/8 inch arms, 4'9", 140, 33 bench reps, 33 inch vertical, and a 4.45 shuttle. So he's a big body. He's strong. He could play tackle. He could play guard. He's versatile. He can do whatever you need him to. Really good with his hands. The only downside with him is he gets high, and he can fall off blocks, and so he needs to work on that. But that's something that's workable.
When you say he gets high, what's that mean for as far as I know what standing up, but what's that mean as far as a blocker?
So if you're high as an offensive lineman and you already don't build momentum, especially in a pass rush. So if you don't get low, you're going to lose leverage, which means you're going to get driven back wherever you go. You driven back into quarterbacks, driven back into running backs. You're going to get dominated, especially when you're playing elite defensive linemen and tackle and ends.
I mean, Falcons fans should know. We know what it looks like when linemen are high on the Falcons.
What do we got here with the pick coming in?
Here he goes.
Yeah, I think Cardinals are going to go Farley or pass rush.
Azeez Ojulari. Oh wow!
Zaven, what a beast from Tulsa.
Oh, that surprised me.
Oh, we didn't get our Zaven notes. Bryce, dang.
Do we expect him to get this?
Oh wow!
Zaven's definitely a first round pick. Yeah, he's a hell of a coverage guy, hell of a run stopper too.
I mean, what was that linebacker that they drafted last year? Just completely.
Yeah, talking about homeboy out of Clemson.
Yeah, he had a terrible
Isaiah Simmons.
He had just a terrible season, didn't he?
Yeah, but apparently they did not utilize him correctly at all, and he only played 40% of the snaps. He didn't even play that much.
I mean, do you think they're just going to replace him at this point, or are they going to try to use him as something safety, else?
Really?
Yeah.
But they got Buda Baker at strong safety. That's the problem.
Yeah. He just might be in the wrong system, honestly.
Yeah.
Who the hell? Who does Tulsa play?
Nobody.
South Florida is probably the best school they play.
Yeah, Tulsa's not really one that you can knock too bad because they do play some comp. It's a hell.
Don't knock anybody I want, Ryan. You hear me?
The Raiders. Yeah, you're probably looking at either Tevin Jenkins here, or let's see, who do we got? Offensive linemen that are left.
I know they're heated. That what's his name is gone. They Mac Jones.
If Najee falls should we take him? Should we take him if he falls to us?
If the
he
price
falls into the 20s.
No, I mean if he falls out the first round.
Oh, I mean if he falls out of the first round, we're definitely taking him. He's not making it past the Jets at pick 2 in the second round. But they traded up. Do they even have that pick anymore?
I don't think so.
Who did they trade that pick with?
They traded it with.
It was
not the Patriots, not them. Who was it? I have it up. Let me look. It was. Oh, I hate
Cowboys.
Yeah. No, was it?
No. Wasn't it Cowboys?
No, it wasn't
Giants.
Cowboys.
Giants?
You're just guessing.
Yeah, because the Giants traded back because. Oh, Minnesota.
Okay,
Minnesota.
Mac Jones is going to the Patriots. Jimmy Garoppolo is not.
Jimmy's stuck, man. Jimmy could go to Washington.
I mean, that would be a good place to end his career.
True.
I mean, Washington's just a quarterback away from being a great team.
Garoppolo's not that guy.
I mean, they got Fitzmagic, so no point to get Garoppolo, honestly.
I mean, Fitzmagic will give you half a season.
You think Kyle Trask could get them to the playoffs?
No.
Let's see. You got the Giants at 21. That's an interesting pick. They don't need it. Dolphins don't need a running back. Giants don't. Colts don't really. Titans definitely don't. Texans. Oh, Najee's not making it past 24 at the Steelers.
Texans
don't have a first round pick.
Oh.
The Steelers are at 24. Jags again at 25.
Oh yeah, Steelers definitely take a running back. I think that's where he was projected to anyway, right?
Yeah. Did we trade back up? Does Arthur Smith strike a deal with Tennessee?
All right, this is what Schefter tweeted. Mac Jones becomes the 11th player Bill Belichick has drafted that played under Nick Saban in college, extending the record for the most players taken by a pro college coach combo in the uncommon draft era, or in the common draft era. Wow.
Best comparison.
Did you see what he tweeted about the Bears trade? He said, Giants GM Dave Gettleman traded back for the first time in 9 NFL drafts and got a haul from Chicago. Gettleman said he hadn't traded back in 8 NFL drafts because he refuses to get fleeced.
Gettleman.
Good old Gettleman. Big old hog mollies.
What'd y'all give up to trade up?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering after.
That's what I'm trying to search for. I know that Schefter didn't.
Whatever it is, it's worth it for you guys.
Oh,
yeah.
Giants returned from Chicago is pick number 11 is pick 20, next year's first, a 5th this year, and a 4th next year.
Oh, that's worth it for this year.
Yeah, that's not that bad actually.
We still got our 2nd round pick.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
You don't give up a second to move up. That's huge.
Yeah,
they were saying. I was watching something the other day, and they were, you know how like a lot of next year's picks have been getting traded so far.
Yeah,
they were talking about how a lot of teams are valuing next year's picks much more so because of the fact that the offseason is going to be different, and they're going to be able to actually they're banking on being actually able to meet with players face to face a lot more and all that, because you know how everything's been so crazy.
Yeah.
So that's why next year's picks are a lot more valuable than normal, it seems like.
I honestly, I feel like a lot of that stuff is what makes teams reach and do dumb trades.
I agree.
So this is like you watch tape and the
COVID season is
Christian Darrisaw.
I mean, what's the? I mean, I know it's kind of early to look ahead, but I mean, is next year's draft class kind of looking like this year's, or is this?
There's a lot of DNs. There's a lot of DNs.
As far as I've heard, the quarterbacks are horrendous.
Yeah. Well, you got Spencer Rattler. You got
you love Spencer Rattler.
He's good, man. And then you got I think there's some other the dude from USC is decent, I think.
We're talking about a guy from where's Ratliff?
Rattler's in Oklahoma.
Okay, because I did hear something about a Carolina quarterback, but I don't.
Coastal Carolina is Grayson McCall.
I thought they were talking about North Carolina, but
I don't know.
It could be Coastal Carolina. I don't know.
Oh, you're talking about the white guy.
What?
Wow.
I mean, it makes
sense. Oh, they got a man.
My shit just like cut out on me.
They got Leatherwood from Bama.
Leatherwood.
They got a grown man.
I'm going to Vegas.
Yep.
He look old as hell.
He does. Like fucking Greg Oden, the football world.
Leatherwood. That's a hell of a thing.
Boy,
he was the guy that gave up 0 sacks, right?
Yeah, in his career.
Yeah. Thought they would be going all O-line there.
Hell of a pick.
I know what they're gonna do. Do you think they're just gonna keep running with Derek? Or are they gonna try to go get Garoppolo or something?
I mean, is Garoppolo better than Derek? I don't think so.
No.
I think Derek Carr is pretty damn good, actually.
Yeah,
he is.
I think he's the reason that they win the majority of their games.
Well, he just has that dough and headlights thing that happens when he gets.
See that pass right there, Ryan?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, like he doesn't have. Dude, I don't know. I don't know what Gruden's doing.
That wasn't him. That was Tua. That's a lefty that threw both of those.
Oh, did he opt out?
Yeah,
no, he didn't opt out. He didn't opt out.
Right there.
What the hell was up with that throw? That looked weird as shit.
Yeah, that
Tua was like looking to the right, and it's like the ball just flew out of his left, like out of the left side.
Yeah, I thought it was a bad throw at first too.
Yeah.
I was like,
Well, fuck that one up. No, I didn't. Touchdown. Really weird. How do y'all think Tua's going to do this year?
Better.
I don't think Tua is that good, honestly.
I think he's going to do better, but I don't think he's like a transcendent quarterback or anything.
I think he could be at most like a 28 and like 12 type of quarterback at his absolute really best.
Mm-hmm.
You mean like that's his ceiling, or you mean next season?
Just his ceiling. I don't think.
What was he last season? Let me see.
He was like,
He was the starter, but not the closer.
Yeah, he didn't
yeah,
play
honestly.
Yeah.
full sample size.
All right, guys, we're up by a field goal. Bring in the closer. Shut it down.
He was 11-5 last year.
That was a quality start right there too.
That's right, yeah.
Let's let this guy finish the game.
We didn't even need to get to the reliever, man. Just start a closer. Done.
Let Fitz Magic win this one.
That's right. We need to check that. Can somebody look up how many saves Fitzmagic has? That's so weird. They were talking about other teams going to that strategy. Like what?
What, like the closer strategy?
Yeah. Like
Why
what?
do you
No.
have a guy if you're not going to allow him to finish a game?
Exactly.
That's what I thought the Bears should have done with Mitch, because Mitch was so good at like getting them to the 50-yard line, but then anything outside of that, he just couldn't handle.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got a quarterback on your roster that can't handle 20 to 30 throws a game, like you don't have a quarterback on your roster.
That's all. That's like the average now.
Yeah.
That was the Washington football team last year.
Yeah, honestly. I can hear, like, I've got it on mute, and I can hear Kuiper's over enunciation of words. Wow.
Such a blowhard.
How's Greeny doing hosting it, by the way?
I've barely been able to hear anything, to be honest.
He's innocuous. I haven't really paid attention.
I like Greeny. My favorite guy up there, though, is Lewis Riddick.
Oh, Lewis Riddick is awesome, man.
Lewis
I
Riddick
cannot
was acting like
stand-
Justin Fields' his son.
Yeah, I know. He was super hyped. I can't
I
stand
wanna-
Booger in his fucking
I
forehead
can't
fold,
stand
though.
I want that. I want him to be our next GM. To be honest with you,
Lewis
Damn forehead looks like a ham
All right,
sandwich.
here we
I don't
go.
know what the fuck's going on over there.
I don't even know what they go here. Offensive line, D line. There's your boy, Marco.
Yeah.
He's staying at home.
Russo's falling all the way.
Russo had a terrible showing. That's why.
Terrible combine.
Well,
You opted out and didn't had a bad pro day.
Right, it's like, what were you doing?
I don't know about this pick, guys. He's wearing capris.
I mean, he's in Miami, bro.
It's warm, man.
Yeah.
True.
So
I got my man bun in my capris. I'm good.
Jalen Phillips.
But he sure did know he was about to be on camera and put on some capris. So.
He's actually a Cali. That was from
Well, yeah, he lives in Redwood, I think.
Redwood, California.
But yeah, he was a top recruit coming out of there. Went to UCLA originally, and man, this dude had the like when I was reading about his injury history, I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Like he had a concussion. He broke his ankle and missed that season, and came back the next year. And while riding a scooter, got hit by a car and broke his wrist. And then came back after that, got a concussion. He's like, all right, look, that's it. I'm done. I'm not playing football anymore. And then unretired, came back to Miami, made all ACC honors that year that he started for you guys. Had 8 sacks, I think, and led the nation with 15.5 tackles for loss. Dude's a freak. Like, he was a 5-star recruit for a reason, but it was just, could he stay healthy?
All I remember is him. They could not stop anyone in that North Carolina game.
Well, here's the problem.
Boy.
You don't show good blocking against when you got Florida State out there right now. It's just not what you do.
Right.
I could have pass rushed against Florida State this year.
Threw it right to him.
Yeah, so what we got on him is former 5-star recruit. Frame shows ability to carry more weight, accelerates into the edge, can make himself skinny to shoot the B gap, plus length to set the edge. Weakness is obviously his injury history. Pad level can get very high off the snap. Below average core strength to win the head-to-head battles against tackles. He needs better handwork as a rusher and has not shown the ability to stack moves against plus tackles. So if he doesn't win off that initial move, sounds a lot like Vic Beasley to me.
Right.
But just a little bit bigger. But
He don't look as fast as
Big Beasley didn't really have an initial move except I'm just gonna run by you.
yeah, well, I mean, Jalen ran a 4.56 at his pro day, but he said several times he's been clocked in the 4.4s. He put up 21 reps on the bench, 36 inches on his vertical, 10.5-inch broad jump, and a 4.12 shuttle.
I don't think anyone can be as unmotivated as Vic Beasley was to be great.
I mean,
Man, he just wanted to pray. That was his thing.
not prey on quarterbacks, but just prey.
Is this where Darisol goes?
I could see this. It makes a little sense.
I mean, unless they really reach for something else. I mean, I don't.
Let's see. Let me look at their depth chart. I haven't kept up with their O line.
I mean, they let Trent Williams go.
Yeah.
The Washington Americans.
Because I mean,
they need tackle. They need pretty much their entire offensive line except for Sheriff. They need help.
Yeah. So probably Darisaw here,
yeah.
I would assume.
Darisaw's a monster.
Because I mean, there's no quarterback that you would take here. Because I mean, the best quarterback left on the board is probably Kellen Mond. It's too high. I like Kellen Mond better than Trask.
I think Kellen Mond's got bust written all over him.
Think so?
Yeah. If you can't exceed in a Jimbo Fisher system, you're not going to exceed in the NFL. Right? Jimbo Fisher will make you a good quarterback.
You taking shots at Blackman?
Blackman's trash. I don't need to take a shot at it. I'll say it straight up. Blackman is trash.
This guy, man. This is one dude that does he works for the Score up here. Andy Dalton get the Mike Glennon treatment right now, man. I remember when he traded for him. Oh my goodness.
That was such a weird move.
God, man. This one here makes the only sense.
Maybe they figured they needed somebody to pick some fruits out of some high trees with that long ass giraffe neck or something. I don't know what they brought him in for.
Dude, they're still
Who are y'all talking about?
Mike Glennon.
Oh God.
Giraffe neck.
Whoa.
Dude, that dude, man, that thing.
And a long, skinny head too, so it just helped. Like it was just like a pencil.
It's like.
Yeah, Darisaw makes a little sense here. They don't need defense, that's for damn sure.
No.
And they could use
Curtis
Samuel was a great addition.
Knowing them, they go defense just because we're gonna have the best defense ever.
Look at Taylor Gabriel giving us some love.
I mean, they could use a linebacker for sure. They could definitely use a linebacker.
Yeah, but what top linebackers are left right now?
Let's see.
Owusu from Notre Dame.
Yeah, Owusu would be a great fit, but I think
I could see them.
Second.
I could see them getting him or Darisaw here. I mean, because if you look at the best available, and then you look at their team needs, in order for them to get anything other than a linebacker or tackle, everything else is pretty much a reach. Yeah. It seems like. I mean, of course, we don't know how their draft boards are, but
they don't need running back anymore because Gibson went off. Yeah.
Oh, damn! I keep forgetting Asante Samuel Jr. is in this draft.
Yeah, he's a great little addition to any team because he's got ball skills out there.
Yeah, he's built just like his fucking dad.
Yeah. Here we go.
Damon Davis, linebacker.
No, there's your linebacker. I don't know anything about Jamin Davis though.
There you go.
Let's find out about
Hinesville. He country boy.
So let's see. What do we got on Jamin Davis?
I didn't even know there was a Huntsville, Georgia.
Hinesville.
Oh,
Hinesville. Where the hell is that?
Ludowici is where he's from.
Like the northwest, like the southwest part of Georgia or something?
No one knows.
Here we go. So Jamin Davis, lightly experienced but as ascending inside linebacker prospect with excellent blend of size, length, and pursuit talent. Davis plays with his pads squared to the line of scrimmage, operating with quick lateral scrapes and a nose for finding the ball carrier. He needs to improve his technique in tackling in taking on blocks and constricting run lanes. His vision, focus, and field awareness are innate strengths that all play a part of his ability to play past blockers. Strengths, big linebacker with a desired athleticism inside. Put Mark into every category. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Seems like a solid guy. Weaknesses, had just 11 career starts. Talented but inexperienced. Needs to diagnose and respond to just a shade quicker as a pro. Average toughness. I don't know. I trust any linebacker that your boy drafts, Tyler.
Are they recording?
Ron?
Yeah.
Oh, Riverboat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually saw something on YouTube a few days ago, and they were talking about him. I couldn't remember who it was, but when I saw him in that Kentucky jersey, yeah, they were saying he's very talented. I think they were, I don't remember what it was, if they were mocking him to Carolina like in the second or something. I don't remember. No, I saw something.
Dude,
What?
So,
Barstool is trolling the shit on Mac Jones in his walk right now.
Oh, dude.
I guess he had a walk that compared your aunt walking to the buffet, and his walk was just
Yeah.
like.
We called it out live. He does
Oh,
walk
yeah.
like a chick. Walk like a chick.
Yeah, walk to
Dude
the
walks like
buffet.
a lady.
Oh man.
Put that dude in some lingerie and sign him up for Victoria's Secret. Probably hit the runway.
so let's see. The Giants here might be taking what's his name? The wide receiver out of Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Bateman.
Yeah.
Rashad Bateman.
You could see Bateman going here, maybe Elijah Moore as well.
Hmm.
Maybe even Kadarius Toney. I'm a big Kadarius Toney fan.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be nice.
But
He's fast as shit, isn't he?
Tony, he ran like let's see, we got him. I think he ran
4.39.
Like yeah.
Yeah.
He's a Florida wide receiver. They're all fast.
Hmm. Everybody's fast in Florida.
I think I'm pretty confident in saying Caleb Farley's going to fall out of the first.
They're still doing that rabbit chasing shit down in Florida.
Rabbit chasing.
Yeah, you never saw the I think
track.
it was a E60 or something on it, and they were asking like, why are all these players in Florida so fast? And they had something to where they like chased rabbits or some.
Oh really?
I mean,
Yeah, it was like a
Two
whole.
freaking jackrabbits running around.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Sounds crazy.
The Giants, at least this is on CBS, they said the best fit is for Farley.
Farley's not. I mean, I guess.
And then
I could be dead wrong. I'm obviously not a scout, but
I guess they're saying that they're gonna go offense here.
they draft
Offensive lineman?
Najee. They draft Najee Harris and they just run Saquon and Najee all day long.
I mean,
They look
Saquon's
happy.
gonna need some relief after that.
And the fact that they moved back though from not getting a wide receiver. Woo, he's got the fupa.
was it Christian Christian Darisaw?
Yeah.
Tackle.
He's a muffin top.
Oh yeah. I don't know. He got a lot down below that belt line, bro.
Who is this that we're seeing?
Good old Gettleman.
Zach-
Bruh,
Quiddy
a
in
lot of these defensive linemen are dropping. Like Barmore, I figured Barmore might be picked already.
Barmore had something pop up that a lot of teams are worried about his coachability. They say he's very averse to coaching,
How the hell you averse to coaching?
especially in a Saban system. Yeah, like how do you not take coaching?
Right.
I
I
mean,
guess
Vic,
Saban's like, you're big, take up some blocks.
He just
look at-
doesn't listen.
Look at Vic Beasley. He played for a coach that's a program that everybody feels is a very
Yeah, but
coachable system.
Vic
That's
was
true.
coachable. I mean, you moved
Was
him
he,
wherever you
though?
wanted.
He was, but according to everybody, he said he was averse to like learning anything. He was
He
just
just
like,
want to.
Yeah, like he
Yeah.
didn't
Learn
ever
that.
listen.
I just want to be a
Second
preacher. I just want to be a preacher.
Right.
Wait, is that what Vic
Trying to
Beasley
get
said?
closer to
Yeah,
the
he
Lord.
wants to
Yeah.
open a church and become a preacher. That's why his focus is not football, and that's why
Well, he
part of the
didn't
reason
show
we didn't
up at
re-sign him.
camp for the Titans.
So he's just
Interesting.
done with it. He's just retired from football at this point.
He's a free agent, but
Yeah, he's
Robo. And for if you ask where Hinesville is by Savannah. It's
Oh, okay.
southeast.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Hinesville's
The molasses
where,
town.
Wait, who was from Hinesville?
The guy that the linebacker that
Jameen
the
Davis?
Kentucky. Yeah,
Jalen.
I bet his
Jermaine
parents.
Davis.
I bet his parents were in the army then.
yeah. Probably. Were you
6'4" and 234. Holy crap! That's a big boy.
Hey Ryan, did you try to hit up Rippin?
Yeah, he's got company over.
He uses that bullshit excuse all the time. Oh, sorry, I can't make it. Come here.
My brother-in-law is over.
Like,
He's
dude, stop playing.
Does he join the Discord anymore? Do you ever see him go up in
Dude,
there?
I haven't talked to Ripon in the Discord in probably 2.5, 3 weeks. I know he's been really bogged down with work, but damn.
Shit.
Let's see.
I'll have to be
The pick is in.
freaking
Here we
work
go.
and school. If I ever get a
wow.
job.
I really hate this band that's just back there.
That's just like,
Yeah,
it's
Yeah.
kind of just,
Everybody hates Kings of Leon.
yeah, they're fucking trash. I don't even, is that even them, or is that another trash band they got playing?
I don't think they'd have Kings of Leon out here that long.
I never saw them leave.
I mean, they're probably not making any money. They got to get paid.
They're
something.
shackled to the stage.
You will play.
Here we go. I called it.
Wow.
Darius.
one guy like, what?
Yeah, the dude on the right's heartbroken. He's like, "What the fuck is this?
Who?
What are you doing, Muffin Top?"
They got some speed.
Man,
They don't have much size though. I mean, the Giants need size at wide receiver bad.
Well, I mean,
Darius is what's his?
he's 6 feet.
Like he's 6 feet, but they said he actually measured in at 5'11" and some change.
Yeah, but Bateman's small.
Tony's raw though. I mean, he played quarterback. Came into Florida playing quarterback, was their Wildcat quarterback for a while. Played it all the way up until his junior year. And then
And they were really bad.
his senior year, that's when he broke out. So it's like, I mean, he's a great route runner. He really is. And he's definitely agile.
Look at that contact.
He kind of reminds me of McCole Hardman, but not quite as fast.
Mm.
Yeah.
McCole Hardman's taller than 5'11", though, isn't he?
No.
No,
Michael Hardman's
he's
shorter.
5'10", I think.
Yeah.
What do you think? Think the Coles draft here? Think they go wide receiver?
But I mean,
Colts.
Colts,
Yeah.
they need
Rondale Moore seems like
Let's see, they need
Purdue.
they need running back.
Watch that
And
go
they need-
Darisaw.
They could honestly go Najee.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the. It's actually the second person that they say predicted might go. The top person is Caleb Farley. He's still on there. I mean, he's
Oh,
he's
yeah,
kind of like the
that's
top
exactly.
one for everyone, and he's a corner.
But I wouldn't take him. I'd stay far away from him.
They need
Yeah.
edge rusher. They need tackle. Yeah, they got.
I mean, how
Colts are-
old is?
They're like
I mean,
two
do they
pieces
have-
away. I feel like.
Does the Colts have another wide receivers beside Ty to kind of take that position?
Yeah. Michael Pittman.
Yeah,
Oh, Michael
Pittman's-
Pittman. That's right. That's
Pittman's-
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he definitely did well.
Oh man. Yeah, if I were them, I'd stay far away from Farley.
This would be a good time to tune into the Pat McAfee show.
He says on YouTube, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. He's a national treasure.
he really is. So team needs are quarterback, edge, and wide receiver for the Colts.
Quarterback.
Yeah,
You guys know
I guess
who?
this was written before Wentz.
You guys know who Tom Segura is, right?
Yeah.
He's got. I don't know if you guys ever saw whenever Segura was going up for a dunk and blew out he ripped his patella tendon and then landed on his arm and broke it.
Ooh.
But Pat McAfee interviews him about the injury. Dude, it is hilarious. You guys have to
Really?
watch it. Oh my god, it's so funny. Because Pat McAfee's so animated. He's just there laughing. Like, oh man, it's so
I
good.
kind of wanted him at the draft because I remember was it 2019 when they were in Tennessee, and he said, "Well, I don't really know. You guys don't really know me too much because we didn't punt to you too often." And I'm like,
Yeah.
Maybe it is Rick Moose. It could be.
I have to turn this down a little bit.
Bruh.
But yeah, you guys need to watch that. That's
Got
so
it pulled
good.
up for later.
So I'm looking through our profiles and I see Trey Lance's picture, and somebody said Trey Lance looks like the guy that they have playing Pat Mahomes in the story about Alex Smith.
Oh man,
God.
dude, the heck is this guy? This guy with the beard, man.
He looks Amish.
Yeah.
I wonder how that's going over in San Francisco right now. Like what Kyle Shanahan is doing.
Oh, he's probably infuriated.
Fuming.
Mac
He's probably
Mac
talking
Jones
to
is
daddy.
my
Turns
guy.
his phone
Because
off and just
he
leaves.
himself said that he was interested in what's in Trey.
Yeah, but I really think he wanted Mac Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the fact that they didn't tell him that they were getting Trey, I'm sure that pissed him off.
Oh yeah.
So this is what CBS, I forget, it's just what whoever is doing this just draft board says about them drafting him. I just don't see trading up with 2 first-round picks as the price to get a guy who is raw and needs time. Lance has skills, but will need time to see. I mean, they gave up 2 first-round picks for that.
Yeah, it's a lot.
They moved up.
It's
to
a
lot to
lot to
give
get
up.
a project.
I think they were like 14 or something like that.
They should have definitely went Justin Fields.
Well, project with a really high ceiling though.
Yeah, I mean, the last
They
time
were-
he did play, he balled out.
Yeah.
So I mean,
San Francisco was originally 12th. That's the trade they did with Dallas.
You're talking about that game in 2020, the one game they played this year?
I mean, like I said, his tape, it looks really good, but a lot of that stuff looks like, it's the kind of stuff where he's like the biggest guy on the field in all of his highlights.
true.
Well, they wanted him to play safety. Minnesota was recruiting him, and they wanted him to play safety. And he was like, nah, I'm going to play
They're
quarterback.
crazy.
I
They're
don't
crazy.
think this guy says we gave up a lot. I don't think we did.
No, y'all really didn't. I mean,
Mm-mm.
next year, yeah.
Pretty
But,
even.
But what is Russell Wilson talking about?
but if Justin Fields
Walter Payton,
pans
man.
out, like, you gladly give up a first for him.
Right, and I mean, we still keep our second for this year, considering the fact how deep this draft is. I mean, I don't get what the hell. Like, why did this guy need to say that? They gave up a lot. Oh man.
Sometimes
Yeah,
I feel
Pat
like
thinks you're going
Harvey's
to take
trolling me.
Darisol.
I mean, that wouldn't surprise me just considering how obsessed they are with building that offensive line.
Who's that, Matt Mel?
Oh my
Dude.
God.
Dude,
They've got a guy on here imitating Mel Kiper.
dude, like, what's going on with these people that he's got in this room, man?
Dude, he's doing a good job.
Appreciate your service. 5-hour energy on top, but not smart.
He's doing a really good
my
job.
God. Dude, he's drinking an energy drink. He just popped a 5-hour energy too. This guy's heart is about to explode out of his chest.
We used to do that when I worked retail. We would take a little sip of Monster and then pour the 5-hour energy in and swirl it around.
Oh my God, dude, your heart is just like beating at like 200 beats per minute.
Oh, Pat lost the bow tie.
Yeah.
All right.
Chugging a
Come on,
beer.
why is this pick's been in for like 5 minutes?
Right. I wonder if AJ Hawk's been getting bullied by Brady Quinn lately.
Pat's only 34.
Mm-hmm. You retired hella early.
Yeah.
To bet on himself. This whole chair thing on the stage is really annoying and just
Yeah, it is.
I know, dude. I don't know. I'm glad I switched to Pats, dude.
I feel like they stopped doing it for the past 10 picks, though.
Is this guy dressed as Tony
No,
Dungy?
Yeah, it looked like it.
It is Teddy Dungy. Or, well, Teddy
Teddy Dungy.
Teddy Dungy, yes.
It's Tony's brother, Teddy.
That's right.
His cousin.
Except he's white. Wait, they messed up.
This is a good time to switch to Pat because it's a Colts pick.
Mhm.
Quiddy Pay.
Wow.
I mean, they need.
Didn't see
edge
that
rushing,
one coming.
But
Hey, we got to do it's a Quiddy Pay watch now. You got to see how he does.
here's the guy that Marco wanted to take it for long ago.
That was a long, long time ago. though.
Before
Bruh.
you actually watched him play. Would you say this guy's Rashawn Gary 2.0?
Yes. A little more athletic, but yes.
I mean, Rashawn Gary is pretty damn athletic.
Yeah, but I mean, he ran a 4.5.
So he's the second D lineman off the board so far? Or is he the first?
Pat likes it.
Okay.
We'll see. I don't really like Quiddy. All the tape I watched him, I was just like, eh.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what CBS tells them about him when this thing loads.
We got tape on him. Or we got, what we got on him, Micah? Where's Bryce? Did he just die?
So
Well, didn't you say his internet was cutting out a lot?
Yeah, it definitely was. But
So at his pro day, he measured out at 6'2", 261 with 33-inch arms, 10-inch hands. He ran a 4.52 40, 36 reps on the bench, 35 and a half. Oh, never mind.
36.
No. That's wrong.
Just
That's
vert.
wrong.
I was about to say, good lord.
30, but a 35 and a half inch vertical. He said, he's a great team leader, leads by example. He's explosive with freak athleticism. His strength and quickness make him a difficult to block one-on-one. He is real flexible in his hips, which allows him to play low and gain leverage. And he's extremely disciplined against the run. And so,
Hip swivel.
He is a great run stopper. I remember us watching that.
Yeah.
Hey man, I like the
So-
word leader on anybody because that means that they're not like Big Beasley.
downside is he's only started 19. He's only started 19 games. His production doesn't always match his physical gifts. So as athletic as he is, he doesn't always produce at the level that he should based off of his athleticism. He lacks awareness and isn't a natural playmaker. Needs to be more violent with his hands in his rush, and he's slow to read and react on screens and misdirections.
You know,
So
Yeah, they're showing tape on him right now, and Louis Riddick's talking about how it looks like there's questions with his motor.
mhm.
Oh,
there's
wow.
I forget his name, but number 44 on Michigan, the middle linebacker they have. I think he's in this draft actually. Woo! That boy makes plays in the run game.
Yeah.
Like coverage wise, he's okay. Run defender, he's like an A+. Let me find out what his name is before I keep talking about him.
Man, how many people messed up on these drafts?
Still think most exciting pick so far is y'all's the Bears. That's just crazy.
Bears.
So this one had this guy, Ryan Wilson had Justin Fields going to the Patriots at 8.
Cameron McGrone. That's
At
his name.
8, oh, you thought they were gonna move up?
Yeah, I thought they were going to trade with Carolina.
There was a lot of discussion with that.
So I did say that would be my most surprising pick in the draft, though.
Who?
That if the Bears somehow wind up getting Justin Fields,
That is
I
true.
said that would be the most
Yeah.
surprising
We
pick.
gotta
Oh,
start
yeah.
calling you like Mike Adamas or something like that. What?
Not one person had us going up this high. At least in here.
Tennessee. What do you
From
want?
20, well, really, the problem was at 20, it was like there's no way you're going to trade up high enough to get him.
Yeah, I mean, if Mac Jones got drafted, I would have punched the wall if we would have drafted him. But he would have saw me going back there and then saying I have to go to the hospital. But yeah, every single one of these draft boards that these people have made, at least
This is where Darisaw goes, I bet. Right here.
Elijah Moore. They need a
actually
receiver.
every single person had you guys drafting Pitts though.
Yeah, that was unanimous.
Either Elijah Moore or Bateman, because they've Corey Davis is gone, Humphreys is gone. They let a lot of their receivers walk. All they got is AJ Davis now.
AJ Brown.
AJ Brown, yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
But I think Darisaw's the better prospect over those guys.
Yeah, I mean he is, but offensive line, they're not trash. They have
Daris-
solid offensive line.
They got Kendall Lamb starting at right tackle right now.
You got Taylor Lewan as well, though.
Yeah, on the left side. But
Come on,
when they
Tennessee.
lost what's his name? The guy that went to the Browns.
Conklin.
Yeah, when they lost Conklin.
I don't know.
That
Why
hurt.
did they let him go?
Money. They couldn't afford
Yeah,
it.
didn't want to pay him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, man, Conklin, from
Well,
what I knew, was doing
but they
pretty
had-
damn good.
Beast.
They had to give Tannehill that contract, then they had to pay Derrick Henry. So
Right.
Which I think
You got corner
Tannehill
here,
still believes in that
corner,
fucking
right tackle,
system.
or
because of Derrick Henry.
I think that team might take a step back this year.
Yeah, I think so.
because
I
we
think-
have their coach.
I think they're trying to decide whether. Yeah, I do think they're considering Darisaw, but I do think they are trying to weigh is the bigger need receiver or fix or get the tackle.
mean, they got Josh Reynolds. Like, he's not great, but he's not terrible.
It's funny. I'll bring up Derrick Henry. Last time I talked about Derrick Henry, I got grilled in the Discord for saying he's not as good as people think. And
Liz
the
thinks a lot of Derrick
very next week, what I said happened. Because my argument on Derrick Henry was that
before the playoffs.
Yeah, well, this was in the playoffs, and you remember when Baltimore shut him down?
Yeah.
My argument the week before that game was that Derrick Henry is very, very, very good when he has a clean lane or just a lane to run through when he gets some momentum. But if there's nothing there, he doesn't really create anything.
He's not shifty at all.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened the next week. Everybody was grilling me about it. But you're fucking crazy, blah blah blah. And then the very next week, he couldn't do anything. It's like
supported that offensive line too much.
Because my thing was McCaffrey. I think is a better running back than Henry. But
I think
there's a little bias there, but I say it for good reason.
McCaffrey's a way better, I think,
he's a more
player in general.
running back, but I don't think he's better.
The one thing that when we brought in Arthur Smith, people kept saying is the way he schemed Derrick Henry into the second level every time, because most of Derrick Henry's he didn't get touched until the second level.
Yeah.
Once he
gets highlight against secondary players.
Once he gets that full rate of speed, he's unstoppable.
Oh, he's unstoppable for sure.
He was never running over linemen.
Yeah, it's running over corners.
Right. It's like, you're impressed about this gigantic man running over a 5'9" corner.
I will give him a lot of credit for his durability.
For sure.
Unparalleled.
Yeah, I mean he's great for sure.
I'm going Darisaw here.
People are sitting there talking about how he's like one of the greatest running backs to ever play, and I'm like,
yeah, it's wild.
I'm like, y'all smoking some shit.
Well, he did the same thing he did at Bama. Didn't get touched to the second level, and he's so big that it's just like, little guy, get out of here.
I'll go down a limb here and say Dalvin Cook's actually a better running back than.
I agree.
Yeah, because he has shake. I think to be a great running back, you need shake.
I think the best running backs are Dalvin and McCaffrey. Those are my top two.
No Saquon?
Kamara?
No, I don't think Kamara's great, but he's not one of the best running backs, I don't think. I think he's a really, really good receiver that happens to play running back. But yeah, Saquon's up there too.
I don't know. I think Kamara is top 3 or 4.
Yeah, but look what he did when he didn't have anything to work with.
What?
Wow.
Yeah. He's all by himself. Where's his family at?
I don't know, man. Come on, dude.
Is that a back brace? Is that a back brace?
No,
he's got. Wait,
those are 2 guns.
Yeah, this looks like it's a gun holster.
It's guns, dude. What the heck?
Bang bang, bitch.
Where are his people?
What is he wearing?
I don't know.
Is that a Merce? What is that?
Well, whatever it is, he's got 2 of them.
Is he from Florida?
I got my chapstick in this one.
He got a hat. I thought he had a fanny pack on under all that too.
No,
is he from Minnesota?
He's from North Carolina.
He's from
He's from Hickory, North Carolina.
Oh, Hickory's not far from here.
He looked like a Hickory, North Carolina.
He's handsy too.
Hickory's near Charlotte, actually.
Look at that, intercepting a Florida State quarterback. He's so good.
Hickory,
I think that was Blackman.
A little country town, or is it like suburban?
No,
it's kind of like a suburb.
Okay.
No, yeah, that's Travis Rudolph there. Not Travis Rudolph. I can never forget his name. His last name's Travis, but an option quarterback.
Yep.
I mean, he's fast. He's definitely fast. He's like a 4.3 guy for sure. But
got some of that wild,
possibly 4.2. Yeah, he said he ran a 4.2 in high school. So
yeah, you can definitely see that speed.
Why was he by himself though?
Because he's got guns strapped to him, man.
His family's like, whoa.
What?
No, I'm saying that's what his family did when they walked in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I guess you want to be alone? You want to be alone? All right.
Don't fucking talk to me.
You can hear he's got people. They were like cheering for him in the background. You could hear it.
I earned this by myself.
He doing well. Got that Kimbo.
Dude, what the hell?
Oh, Bryce asked for the number.
Bruh.
Yeah, the thing that CBS said about pay is kind of the same thing you said, Micah. He's got a lot of raw talent, but he didn't produce at his level when he was in college.
Yeah, I mean he's a freak. I mean that's when Ryan said he was. What's the other guy? What was the other? Yeah, It was the same. It's the same prospect all over again. I think Quiddy's a little more athletic, but it's a big-bodied pass rusher off the edge, but they're not as good as their athleticism is.
Wait, same prospect as who?
Rashawn Gary.
Yeah, Rashawn Gary.
Oh, okay. Because my next question was going to be, like, who were some of those like highly touted pass rushers with a lot of talent, but there was question about their motor and everything that either, made the switch and turned it up or just kind of stayed what they were.
So it happened to Leonard Floyd. I mean, it didn't seem like his motor was doing well in Chicago. Well, I still believe that when Leonard Floyd went to the Rams, the only reason he had a great season was because he has Aaron Donald right next to him.
Yeah.
With Dante Fowler.
Yeah.
The opposite was Tack was a motor guy, but then he didn't.
Oh yeah,
stay healthy.
Tack couldn't get to a quarterback though.
Right.
He couldn't get off a block to save his life, even when he was healthy.
He couldn't get off the med table, honestly.
Yeah.
But not even when he was healthy, he couldn't get off a block. He would get pressure, but the tackle would just ride him out to play. Just like, all right, well, just come with me.
Escort him this way.
keep on going this way, bro.
This could be Jeremiah Owusu Koromoa, or this could be they need a couple things.
Corner, they need.
They could go Trayvon Morig.
They need a quarterback.
He's so short, man. That's the problem with Trayvon in my head.
Was it Minnesota on the clock?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Anthony Harris, I don't know if they're gonna pay him.
Yeah.
So they might. I mean, they could go safety.
I think they need to go quarterback here.
Quarterback.
Who's the worst quarterback in the draft? KJ Costello, that guy. Get him. That's the one.
Actually, I think what's his name from Texas is the one they have rated the lowest.
On ESPN,
Ellinger?
Yeah, he's number 7, Sam Ellinger or whatever. And KJ's number
he's
10.
really bad. He's really bad.
Ian Book is down there too.
They could
Ian Book's really bad too. He's like a worse version of Zach Wilson.
Who, Ellinger?
Does he at least look older?
Yeah, he looks older, Ian Book, but he's like a scrappy kind of quarterback.
I want Ian Book.
Is he a white guy?
Yeah, he went to Notre Dame.
Yeah, I figured because you said scrappy.
No, Notre Dame.
He's our late round pick for quarterback that we're gonna put in. He's our what's his face? What I call him, Micah, the other day.
I forgot who you called him.
He's Taysom Hill.
Yeah, nah.
He's not as good as Taysom Hill though. But I bet we probably end up getting Newman late.
It won the mid rounds because Newman's probably gonna go 4th to 5th.
Yeah.
You underestimate how good Ian Book was though at running the ball, Marco.
What, to say that he wasn't that Taysom's better than him?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't like Taysom at all, but I don't know. Ian Book was just, I don't know, he was hella scrappy. That's like every time I watched him play, I just saw super scrappy quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely was.
Oh, dude, Cliff Kingsbury's draft room, man.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh my God, what a beautiful area.
Cliff's out there pimping in Arizona, bro.
Right. Look, living at the Taj Mahal.
Imagine living a life like that.
Living football and having a house that looks like that and being
Right.
what, 35? How old is Cliff Kingsbury?
Yeah, he's about
You're right.
that.
He's like 35.
Cool.
How sad is that he's like a year older than me. And he's got a lot more going for himself.
I like my
Sean
house and
McVay.
all, but
Sean McVay is Micah's contemporary.
Right.
all right, here we go.
How about Joe Brady at 30?
Wow.
Finally.
There's Darisaw.
There's Darisaw. Yep.
Yeah, I had a feeling they were going offensive line.
And it's a run blocking tackle too, so
Yeah.
Hey, are you guys doing fantasy football this year?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll be doing it.
Yeah, I'm thinking I took a year off, but I'm gonna have to get back into it.
Yeah, dude, I freaking FanDuel again, man.
Bruh. Last year I took so many L's in fantasy.
Yeah.
Every first round pick I had got knocked out for either all season or most of the season.
No, I believe it. Yeah, last year was too many questions with COVID going on.
Yeah.
Nah.
You had McCaffrey, right?
I had McCaffrey, I had Saquon, I had Hopkins was the only one, and then Michael Thomas was the other one. So in the 4 leagues, 3 of my 4 first-round picks either missed all of the games or like most of them.
Right. Hopkins did not produce like
Yeah.
he usually does.
I know the year before
pretty
last
good
when I played, I came in first in one league and second in my other one. And dude, I literally had a Pro Bowl team. Like legit. I had like Tyreek Hill, I had McCaffrey, I had McCaffrey and Dalvin Cook and Melvin Gordon.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the year
Dream
he was
fantasy
healthy.
running backs.
Yeah. Well, the year I'd got Melvin late because he didn't. That's the year he came back late.
Okay.
Michael,
But
you
then-
got a
yeah.
tackle to tell us about.
Oh yeah. I'll find them in the.
Just search for hit control. F.
Steelers are on, so maybe Najee here.
Yeah, I mean it came in like.
Yeah, that was
Najee.
fast.
Yeah. That guy on the left side, I thought that was fucking JJ Redick for a second.
that was
Like,
JJ
why
Redick
is
doing it in
JJ
the
there?
NFL.
What is JJ doing?
Oh, here it is. It's like, yeah, this is Najee, all day long.
Yeah, more likely.
What a perfect running back to go to the Steelers, though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right, I'll do Darisaw real quick. Darisaw 6'5", 322, 34 and a quarter inch arms, 9 and a quarter inch hands, 507 40, 30 reps on the bench, 28-inch vertical. So he's athletically gifted. He makes huge holes, plays good pad level, strong hands and athletic feet. Problem is he doesn't always have the great motor, can turn it off at times, plays nonchalant. He hooks a lot of times instead of finishing the block, just running through it. Keeps his hands low, which can allow defensive linemen to get in on him. And very lazy with his hand placement. So
Didn't sound. That's a lot of.
So what do you think about him?
he can be. He's the guy that has the gifts, but plays lazy. So that's not basically you can be, unless you get that motivation of the fire and get a little more aggressive and assertive, then you're gonna be a turnstile at tackle potentially.
Here we go.
There you go.
Picks in.
What's the deal with James Conner's contract?
Mm-hmm.
I think they didn't pick up his
Yeah.
option.
Clockwork.
Yeah.
They got Najee.
Where's Najee at? Where's his room? There he goes. Damn,
Yeah, I mean
that's a lot of
that's
folks.
just like you said, Ryan. That's such a perfect pick.
Well,
right
he got
there.
a velvet.
Like, it
He
just-
got a. Is that a velvet smoking jacket?
That's pretty
Man.
fire though. I dig it. I dig
Yeah, I
it.
know. He's actually,
yeah.
to be honest with you,
Why
he's
does it
kind
look
of
like
dressed
he's
the
in a-
best out of all of them.
He's in like the local movie theater. What the hell's going on here?
I think it is.
They still-
Like it
He
is.
rented the AMC.
He rented AMC for $100, man. Yeah, that's a deal.
Yeah, I'm not hating that jacket.
Yeah, that looks sharp.
It be fly.
I mean, Najee's,
Najee's
in
so
my
good.
opinion, like offensively is the second best prospect in this draft.
Just offensively.
Outside of
period.
quarterbacks.
On
Sorry.
Pitts.
Outside of who?
Outside of quarterbacks.
Oh yeah.
It goes Pitts then Najee.
But yeah, like what doesn't make sense about that pick right
This
there?
guy, oh
Yeah.
my god,
God.
he's such a stud.
Well, this is what they said about Farley. It says injury concerns are real.
I mean, he had a L5 and an S1 disc that was his problem, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. He.
What did he
it
get
was-
done to it?
He had surgery.
Yeah.
He had
Yeah, but what kind of
surgery.
Oh,
surgery?
man.
I don't know if they fused or not, but
Because if they fused it, that's a big
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
because
a big no.
I don't
but
think
it
they
was
used it.
it was a deadlifting accident that caused him herniated both of those discs, and they went in surgically repaired them.
Well, that lets me know he's an overachiever with bad form.
Because that's the thing too. They say like once you actually have to get back surgery, your back's permanently
You're
fucked
back
for the rest of your
fucked
life.
for the rest of
Oh,
your
yeah.
life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael
I mean,
Porter's done a decent job of playing through back surgery.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a family member get it, and after the surgery, it was worse than it was before she went in.
Yeah.
It's still bad.
Yep.
This is what's said about Darisaw. This guy said, "I love this pick. I believe he will be the best tackle in the draft. It fills a need in a big way for the
He hasn't
Vikings.
watched Tevin Jenkins.
Boy,
film.
yeah, but you don't. Yeah, he definitely ain't seen Tevin Jenkins.
We might be able to get him with that second round pick.
I would be 100% okay with that. Throw him at left guard.
Boy,
Woo!
because his arms.
We need an offensive lineman bad.
Tevin Jenkins' arms are already short for a tackle.
33.5-inch arms.
Yeah, they're a little short for what you want to tackle, especially for a 6'6" tackle. So, bruh.
That's a problem. Throwing a 6'6" guard in there, though. You don't want your guards to be that big. Have Matt Ryan thrown in the back. Well, Matt Ryan.
Should tell Oakland that.
Yeah, for real.
I know, right? They got like,
bro, what's the name?
players.
What's the name? The Saints had Andrews Pete at 6'8" at left guard.
Small forward out there.
Well, hey, this is interesting. All of our information on Tevin Jenkins is about Vera Tucker. That's cool.
Nice. So let me ask you guys this. This is about the range. Do you guys see anybody else trading back up into the first round?
Us.
Us, it's easy.
Yeah. Honestly, I felt like we were one of those teams because we can't have, we need less picks. Right today. We can't have more picks. The fewer picks we have, the better. And this is about where I expected us, between 25 to 28, for us to trade back up there and get that guy that we really want.
I want to know.
Oh wait, it wasn't the guy you wanted. Didn't he get picked though?
No, Tevin Jenkins is still out there, but
Oh, I thought it was somebody else with a similar name. I thought that got drafted earlier. I was thinking it was the guy you were talking about, but I don't remember.
There's a couple guys that were like dream picks, but
Wow, this guy even said that they will win a Super Bowl with drafting Trevor Lawrence.
When?
That's what I'm saying. When?
It's a long time till that happens.
Yeah,
It's so crazy how good Jacksonville was just a few years ago, and they just blew the whole team.
Blake Bortles
fell apart.
Yeah, Blake Bortles led them to the promised land.
I mean, they were like one penalty away from making it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
When you have that front seven, what it was, and then none of those people are there anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy said that.
Well, I'm sorry, Miles Jack is there still. That's it.
Right. And I'm guessing we're not going to be seeing a Rodgers trade now, unfortunately.
No.
Yeah.
No. That was one of the things I wanted to see so bad.
The Patriots and the Niners both got their QB.
I don't see the Saints doing anything.
Oh yeah, maybe.
That's what I was about to say. That's what I was looking at. I was like, the Saints could be that team.
God,
we'll give you Jameis our first for the next 3 years.
We have Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers in our division. God.
Can we just delete the Saints?
Dude, imagine that. Good luck, guys.
Wait, what did you say? You guys had Jameis and Tom Brady in the division. You guys didn't say shit about Sam Darnold. Disrespectful, man.
You didn't say nothing about it. You said, "Well, time we'll see."
I mean, I'm a realist, bro. Okay? I think it's a good move, but I need to see some things. I need to see some.
I think Sam's okay. He has a lot of
Sam has a lot of
bad habits.
Yeah, he does.
All right, this guy did not like the Najee Harris pick at all.
Well, he's dumb.
Yeah, right. Stop.
What should they have done?
I don't like picking backs in the first round. Good player, but backs should come later.
Oh yeah. I mean,
this
probably
is
hated
like
the McCaffrey pick too, and the Saquon pick.
Right.
Well,
this is like damn near second round. So
yeah, I know. You're the 24th pick. What else are you gonna draft?
You're just
Steelers need a running
draft.
back. Well, Steelers need a running back. I mean, what did you say about James Conner? What happened to him?
They didn't pick up his 5th-year option.
Yeah, so
I mean, he'll get somewhere else.
Yeah,
makes
perfect
sense.
Go to Kansas City and get another Super Bowl.
Right. Dude, Kansas City's going all in, aren't they? Jesus Christ.
Freaking offensive lineman they got, man. Now they finally making.
Yes.
I mean, hopefully Kyle Long can do something for him. Because
the thing that was really interesting, though, that I actually enjoyed watching last year was that as good as Mahomes is, you could still see. Granted, he was hurt, but you could still see deficiencies in his game and know that he still has room, like glaring things to get
throughout
better
the
at.
whole season,
right?
Or in the final games.
Well, yeah, like throughout the whole season, yeah, for sure. But that last game, there was, dude, they never had a chance.
He was
No.
sprinting. He was running more than he
Yeah.
was throwing.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
They said he ran like 500 yards just to make those throws.
My God.
Just
Doesn't
to
it
avoid the
always
rush.
seem, not always, but it seems like when Brady wins the Super Bowl, it doesn't seem like a lot of things are just served up on a silver platter for him.
Fit in place for him.
Like, yeah, it's like, what
Even
the hell?
win against us, it was like all these improbable ass plays.
Ryan, don't
He's
talk
the
about
LeBron
that.
James of the NFL, no doubt.
I'm surprised you can talk about that right now without crying.
Hey
It still
Ryan,
That was
hurts.
a long time ago.
They need a receiver here. They need a lot of
it
things.
would not surprise me if Tevin Jenkins went right now.
Yeah, I could see that. Well, no.
And I would hate it.
No, well, if they play him at guard, they could play him at right guard, and that would complete their offensive line.
Just
But
get rid of it, please.
I could see wide receiver. I could see safety. I could see linebacker. I could see Owusu going here.
Mm-hmm.
Or
I'm interested to
Morik.
see who Cleveland's going to get, man.
Why is no one in the chair? Why is
Because nobody fucking likes
oh.
Jacksonville.
No, just to sit in
Only
his own
one
chair.
Jacksonville.
Look how quirky our commissioner is.
Oh, where is he? I'll do it. Oh my God.
Oh, there goes another
Etienne. Okay.
running back off.
Wow.
Oh, they got Etienne.
That's a nice pick. God, they got James Robinson, Carlos Hyde, and Etienne now.
That's like since they sort of need that, but I guess.
Do they? I mean, James Robinson was a beast last year.
Yeah.
I don't
Dude,
know
that's
why
a
they picked the
sick
running
ass
back.
house.
It really
Right?
is.
It's
Also-
a
also-
house.
It lets you
Apparently,
know
yeah,
they're
apparently
rich.
it's a lake house. Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence is balling. Trevor Lawrence's parents must be rich as hell.
I wonder if that's a
Oh, dude, they got to be
Airbnb.
on. Yeah, right. That could be.
Tool, Texas.
All right.
He's from Louisiana though. So yeah, they might be in like a Airbnb or staying at a teammate's house.
That looked exactly like one, dude. On the lake, yeah.
It's funny though how little talk he got, but he's played like a first round pick his whole career. His
Well,
whole
I mean,
college career.
he didn't have as good of a year last year, and that's probably why he
Oh wow.
kind of fell out of the front runner at running back.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about this guy. I never even knew who he was until just now.
Etienne.
Really?
You guys were saying his name
Guy
earlier.
is elite.
I'm like, you guys are smoking crack. Y'all are making up names now.
You didn't watch the Clemson win their champion?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't really watch college football a whole lot. To be
2
honest.
years ago,
Yeah,
like
neither
this
do
guy
I.
was unstoppable.
I kept up with Deshaun when he was there, obviously, but
He was with
Not-
Deshaun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
but
good
that's what I'm
comparison.
saying. I kept up with Deshaun,
Oh,
not the team,
Just Deshaun.
and a little bit of Isaiah. But other than that, nah.
But Kamara is actually a good comparison for Etienne.
Oh, really? That's nice.
Yeah.
It's definitely a receiving back.
Oh, he catch the ball out the backfield and make people miss.
That was a Trevor Lawrence pick because they didn't need a running back.
Kamara, I don't know if he's as shifty as. Well, he's maybe.
Etienne was shifty.
Yeah, he should
but
be,
not
yeah.
as shifty as Kamara.
Mm.
Kamara is like elite shiftiness. Don't get me wrong. I like Etienne a lot, but
I mean, he definitely doesn't pop like Kamara does in the highlight tape. But
But I mean, you got to think like what Kamara was early in his time when they had Mark Ingram as the primary back. He can be that for them.
yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean, hell, you got Etienne and Lawrence together, so
big is in.
Bruh.
I don't know what the hell this guy talks about now.
Cleveland might go lineman, offensive lineman.
On here on ESPN, they're saying their needs are DE, D tackle, inside linebacker, corner, and wide receiver.
Yeah.
they don't
Well,
have
it's the same thing in mine.
They've
Yeah.
got Clowney and,
And a
Garrett.
quarterback.
And Gary, I don't understand the edge. I don't.
I hope they might get Barmore, but good God.
Kyle Trash.
They could definitely use a defensive tackle for sure.
Yeah.
They said Asante Samuel, Moore, and I am not gonna Aziz.
He's
Aziz
Ojulari.
Ojulari.
Yeah.
But they just
that'd be
I
a
got
could
good pick up here.
I could see Asante though for
If
sure.
they need the DN.
Yeah, that'd be nice pairing up with
Denzel
See,
I
Ward,
mean,
and then
Aziz,
Greedy
Denzel
Williams.
Ward.
Aziz will be their pass rusher. They could take what's his name out of the game to let Aziz rush the passer.
Wow, where do you
Well-
even find a pumpkin in
Well, here's the thing: they've got Tack McKinley guys.
don't know.
Like they're good.
Marco hit it right on the spot. I was thinking the same thing. Where do you find a pumpkin right now?
I know how to make Robo laugh. Talk about pumpkins.
Robo's a simple man of simple pleasures.
For
Look
real,
at that
man.
pumpkin.
It's just almost like where the hell do you find that at?
I don't think it was real, was it? It wasn't.
It's
Yeah,
like-
It
it
looked like a real pumpkin.
Did it?
Nah,
Oh, maybe not. Okay.
It-
Just still,
Oh, yeah,
why do you
that's
wear
a
it?
shiny
You
ass pumpkin. Yeah.
Goofy.
still want to cover your face still after all these years? You guys are doing well now.
Man,
Goofy Browns fan.
Robo with the pumpkin is like Stanley on The Office with the ball prank.
With the meatball prank?
Yeah.
Oh God, you watch The Office too, Micah? Ugh,
Yeah, Tyler hates that show.
such
You
a
don't like The
terrible show.
Office?
Why did he just
No,
slap
it's
him in
a
the
terrible
face?
show.
He's got a pumpkin.
Yeah, I don't know. He had to make sure the pumpkin was real or fake.
Who's
Oh.
that?
Who is that?
I think all of us were like, "Who is this child? Is it a child? She looks young."
Mm-hmm.
All I know is she's taller than Goodell.
Yeah, she's
At least she can breathe in her mask, though. She's
Right.
not sucking wind like
She's
that
not a
one
Dallas
guy
Cowboys
north of
fan
Honduras.
running down the
Over there.
aisle when he's
Definitely
shooting
looks
those kids.
Hyperventilating.
Chewing
Yeah.
gum out here.
Very
Like a
young.
little child.
She's chilling.
He's chilling. Too cool.
That one Cowboys fan, boy, she breathed like Darth Vader.
Yeah, she was struggling. She could barely even say what the damn pick was.
Bump it.
What a fist! She fist bumped him like this.
Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks.
That's kind of a cool view.
Greg Newsom.
I don't know this guy.
She has a good voice for announcing. She should.
Yeah, she's good at that.
Yeah. I
Greg
don't know anything
Newsom
about
is
Greg
a tall,
Newsom.
agile cornerback. He played a lot of off coverage in Northwestern scheme. He stays crouched in his pedal and is always under control. He's fluid when he comes up to turn and carry vertical routes. He stays in phase and he can locate / play the ball. He doesn't have an explosive plant drive, but he does have the awareness to anticipate throws. He has excellent instincts versus the run and pass. Against the run, he will hang on to blocks too long at times, but he's a solid tackler once he frees himself. I expect Newsom to develop into a reliable starting cornerback very early in his NFL career. Northwestern's one of those teams that's like, hey, we're a writing school, but we put out some good prospects in the NFL.
They're a writing school, a journalist school.
Journal school. Yeah, that's the one I meant to say, not writing.
Yeah, that's Mike Wilbon went to Northwestern, I think.
So did,
So did Greeny.
Yeah, I was about to say, so did Greeny.
Well, a lot of ESPN analysts went there.
They look like a
Great
PI.
journalism school. It's like the best, I think, in the nation.
But their
premier-
defense?
No, the journalism school.
Oh,
Wasn't their defense like top
Their-
5 in the nation
their
there?
defense was the top. Yeah, they
Yeah.
were one of the tops in the.
All his highlights look like PIs.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was throwing a flag on all these.
Woo.
All
Rat-
I
Holding the
know
hell out of that guy.
You need to wrap up though. Don't
Yeah, but
just
say that
hum
in
it.
the NFL, they're going to bounce off and run right by you.
His highlights aren't that good. That was okay.
That was a bad
Smack.
throw by the quarterback.
Yeah, it was a terrible.
They didn't show the Big Ten Conference Championship game because it does not look like that.
I like
Right back.
how he's wearing a hoodie.
Are you a Northwestern fan?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're not a fighting Illini fan.
man, that team is freaking terrible, man.
Look like you'd be a Northwestern fan.
Which
I've been
one's
to a
closer
game
to-
before.
What's
Oh,
closer?
so
Northwestern.
you have.
Northwestern, yeah.
Northwestern is
Northwestern.
the Chicago University.
It's in Evanston. It's just north. It's like literally like stepping stones from the city.
Isn't Notre Dame right by there too?
Notre Dame is in Indiana.
Oh,
I think Notre Dame is in South Bend.
yeah, that's right.
Uh,
Yeah, South Bend, Indiana.
And then Penn State is like just not too far away from there either. But yeah, Illinois is far. Illinois is like a 4.5 hour drive.
Champaign, Illinois.
Ajay got a commercial now too. And Jamar and Justin. Oh
Dang.
shit.
Moving fast.
Right.
Oh man, I like this chair that I got. Man, it's killing on my back.
So you like a chair that hurts your back?
Yeah.
Well, it's a good chair and everything. I got it on offer up, but man, it's not like
great.
the other one I had, dude. That other one was, I'd fall asleep in that thing.
Like good chairs don't hurt your back.
Yeah.
I have
Well,
back
they will.
problems, dude.
I think. I don't know. Those really good ones. The
Herman Miller's.
yeah, those Herman Millers. I'm pretty sure you could sit in that bit for a week
For-
straight and be fine.
I know.
The studio we had a whole bunch of those.
Oh yeah, it's nice. They're like 1,300 or more a piece, right?
Yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah.
Ridiculously
I know
priced.
you know Tim the Tab Man of the stream. He was giving away a ton of them now because he's actually sponsored by him now.
Right.
Really?
Yeah, he
And
was
you know,
giving away a ton of
Logitech
them.
and them like teamed up to make their own, like
Yeah, he's
their own one.
he was giving away a ton of his chairs too. He gave away like the $1,300 one, the one that just came out not too long ago.
Yeah, they're cool looking chairs too.
Thing is gorgeous.
I really like the chair that I have, but the headrest on it's kind of bulky. So like if you
Looks like
lean
you're
all the way
sitting
back
on
in,
a Hulk fist. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, that's what it
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like. The top of it.
yeah, but that like sticks out. So it kind of like if you lean back in it, tilts your head forward. But other than that, this thing is mad comfy. It's like $450.
Oh, nice.
I got this one for
But of course, I
65.
got that bitch on sale.
I got this one for 65 on offer up.
That's why it's
What
fucking
kinda-
your back up.
What kind of chair is it? What am I looking at? Is
His
that a
face.
picture behind you, or is that a chair?
With mine?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all the Marvel characters.
Oh, okay. That's not a part of the chair.
No, it's not a part of the chair. No, it is not.
I mean,
I mean,
Marco, I'm interested in your digital chair you got back there, buddy.
Oh yeah,
Throne.
Fish and grits chair.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I just now noticed Ryan is nowhere to be found.
Yeah, where'd he go?
I'll take a bathroom break.
Yeah, I need
Oh.
the same.
He did not declare his bathroom break.
I had to eat so badly earlier. I mean, I was starving.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Trey Young in a commercial? What is this commercial for?
This is the NBA playoffs.
Oh, okay, it's just an NBA commercial. I thought it was like a real deal.
Did you see that? I know it's off topic, but did you see that hockey's going to TNT?
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
When and how?
I think for the playoffs.
That's interesting.
I mean, I think people like if they try to get the really good, people to do like halftime shows with that thing. I think it'd be kind of cool. Turner Sports is good around doing that kind of
But
stuff.
who are the hockey personalities?
I have no idea.
I was about to say,
Barry Melrose.
I was about to say,
I'm thinking for sure. I mean, maybe Tyler may know this name, Jeremy Roenick.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that.
Yeah,
Get Brett
Jeremy-
Hole. Where's
Yeah.
Brett Hole?
Freaking Jeremy Roenick. Actually, have him in a picture right here. He was with NBC Sports for a while, and then they fired him because he didn't take any shit from anybody.
And ESPN can lease out the guy with the
Yeah.
gray hair. What's his name?
Oh man,
Barry Melrose.
Barry Melrose.
Yeah,
Barry
I can't
Melrose
stand
is
that
awesome. I
mean,
like him.
knowing TNT, they'll probably try and have Shaq and Charles Barkley.
Right,
trying to
dude.
do
God.
Trying
Yeah.
to do it.
You
Yeah,
don't know
dude,
anything
Charles
about
Barkley.
hockey. I just
That'd
want to
No.
go home.
That'd be
No,
the
listen-
very first thing he
listen,
says.
Ernie.
Like, why you guys got us doing hockey? I don't know jack shit about this.
Listen, Ernie. This right here is what they call a power play.
Good lord. But yeah, Barry Melrose always looks like he just got done working out and sweating for like
It's-
7 hours straight.
Yeah, I know that. What pick is in?
Ravens pick is it?
Yep.
Well, this is probably gonna be a good pick. Usually is.
There he goes. Finally off the board, man. They got him and freaking Justin Jefferson.
Bateman.
Good weapon. Wait,
Mhm.
the Ravens have just
Wow.
They got another undersized receiver,
Oh, I love this pick. Oh, it's fucking great.
Tifton.
Speaking of Justin Jefferson, though, did you see when what's the name? When Minnesota finally realized that people were not drafting Justin Jefferson, they
Yeah.
started laughing.
They were
Oh,
laughing at
Storm.
the
Minnesota's
Eagles.
pick, or was that Baltimore's
Specifically,
pick?
specifically at the Eagles.
Wait,
Oh no, that was that.
Why did that?
Baltimore's?
Why did it say it had Baltimore's logo, but it said
But it said
Minnesota's
Minnesota.
pick?
Saints? No.
No, I think it was Baltimore. It was Baltimore.
Oh no, he went to Minnesota. Okay,
Yeah,
I was
He
so
went to
confused.
The
for a second.
college Minnesota.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what?
You saw purple
Bateman.
in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That
Okay,
confused
I was
the hell
right.
out of me.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I was like, did I just speak about ripping for a Vikings pick? I just fucked up.
Right. I was like, wait, Justin Jefferson's not on the Ravens.
Ryan,
That's
did
what I
you
was
see that
really
pick?
good.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, wait, am I
yeah,
missing
that
something here?
confused the hell out of me.
Rashad Bateman just went to the Ravens.
The Baltimore Rippins.
Yep.
Yeah.
Baltimore Rippins.
So basically, they got another undersized receiver, like they already have.
Hopefully he can catch though.
He's got great
Say
hands.
anything?
Unlike Hollywood, Mr. Stonehands. When you have like 5 drops in one game.
Jeez, they just find fast wide receivers for things that drop, like Perriman too.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, the Packers were really, really high on Bateman, though.
What, did the Packers not have a first round pick?
They did.
The 29.
Oh yeah, there it is. I'm like, apparently I am losing my mind. I think I was literally looking at 29 GB and asking if the Packers had a first round pick.
This guy does not like the Newsome draft.
Well, whatever that guy, if it's the same one, obviously he doesn't like any picks.
Right.
Yeah, he's
Running backs in the first.
That's what it mean. That's what he said about
Nah,
Travis too, because he's like
Oh, yeah.
he gave this praise to him. He says, but it's still in the back and it's in the first round. Greg Newsome, he just said that the Browns they had better needs than at corner.
This guy would be much more better of a pick if he
was in the second round.
Anything but a running back, even a kicker. It's like, wait.
This guy's going to help you win games and possibly a Super Bowl, but it's a terrible pick.
Right, terrible.
It's-
I don't care how transcendent this running back is. Terrible.
I mean, I guess CBS is pretty good about doing this stuff, aren't they? I mean, what is like the preferred websites that you guys go to for draft boards?
Draft board.
Just like whatever.
I go to my personal blog.
Twitter. I don't know, just
Twitter.
random Twitter stuff.
I just camped outside of Adam Schefter's house.
They just steal his phone every
Yeah.
night, just look into it. Oh, okay.
I've got
Intercept the
cameras set
signal.
up everywhere.
What?
Bill Belichick pulls up next to you.
Yeah. Hey, what are you doing? You out here too?
Dexter's coming back.
What, the show?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard
I
about
can
this.
ruin it more.
Oh, I think I did slightly hear about that.
Yeah, because
They have a
apparently
lot of
Michael
work
C.
to do.
Hall was. He said he wanted to. Now, don't. I've never watched the last episode of it.
Yeah,
It's my
good.
favorite TV
Don't
show ever,
ever.
but I never watched the last.
I'll just
episode.
say they have a lot of work to do to make it right.
Yeah, and that's one of the things he said. He said he wanted to make it right for the fans. That's what he said. That's why he wanted to do it again.
They have a
Dude,
lot of
Game
work.
of Thrones.
Oh, I actually thought those endings were very similar.
Disappointing. Then we just talked about this. That
Yeah, we
was
did
the
just
lightning
talk
round
about
question, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't really think it was that bad. I mean, it was rushed, obviously, but I took it for what it was. Besides how the Night King was when he refused to fight John, and then how he
Yeah.
died was some stupid shit.
Well, you heard. Speaking of TV shows, the new Lord of the Rings series is supposed to be reached almost $500 million on expenses for the show. That's how much it's going to cost. It's going to be the most in show history.
Yeah.
If you're doing the Lord of the Rings, it's gonna be expansive.
It's got to be high.
Ooh.
What?
Owusu Koromoa might go here.
Yeah.
Do the Packers need a corner? Yeah.
Well, no.
They need a quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need a corner.
Because he doesn't want to play for them anymore.
Yeah, he wants to do Jeopardy instead.
So the same.
He was so into that. Like on his Instagram.
He was good too.
He was good at it. He was just so into it.
Yeah.
He said that's been one of his dreams forever.
It was almost like he
Mhm.
cares about that more than football.
Right.
Because football comes easy to him.
Yeah.
Right.
It's gonna be weird. No more Drew Brees.
No, it's not.
I mean, it's gonna be great. It's still gonna be weird. I just hope Jameis is the quarterback for New Orleans. That's what I'm hoping.
He is. He's going to be amazing in that Peyton system.
Drew
No,
Brees
don't
gave up
you
the
say that
ghost
shit to
like
me.
2-3 years ago.
Taysom Hill's gonna be the starting quarterback.
I
Oh,
feel
man.
like since we drafted Debo, Drew Brees was never as good as he used to be.
Honestly. He's like, I heard you like to make throws over the middle.
Right.
Now we just need Brady to get the hell out of town,
God.
He has one more year.
and the whole damn Pro Bowl team he's got around him. Jesus Christ!
Oh, don't tell that to one of the guys I went to high school with, man.
They were
Argued
trash.
Argued me for 100+ comments on a Facebook thread that the Buccaneers had a bad roster, and the only reason they made the playoffs was because of Tom Brady.
Mm.
And I was like, no, the only reason they didn't make the playoffs last year was because their quarterback.
Right.
Yeah. Jameis
That's
accounted for 35 total turnovers by himself. And you went 7-9.
Some people just don't get it, you know.
Well, it's just they just want to give
You could
Tom
literally,
Brady.
I gave him stat after stat after stat after stat after stat after stat, and like opinions from all around the league. And he's like, nope, Tom Brady's the reason. I was like, okay.
Dude, 2 + 2 is 4. No, it's not.
Peyton Turner. The Saints always do this, and this guy's going to turn out to be a stud. Who?
The fans don't even know.
Peyton Turner is a hulking edge rusher. He lost 10 to 15 pounds heading into the 2020 season and moved much better in the fall. As a pass rusher, he doesn't have an elite get off, but he can convert speed to power. He runs right through OTs, offensive tackles, in several of the games I studied. He has shock in his hands and runs his feet on initial contact to jolt blockers before separating to finish the play. He isn't a bendy/loose athlete, relying more on raw strength and power. He sets the edge easily in the run game. There is still plenty to refine in Turner's game, but his size-power combination provides an alluring platform to start.
He's a big dude.
So
Yeah,
he's
he
Cam
looks
Jordan.
Ooh,
He looks big as shit on tape.
he just rock bottom from Zach Wilson.
Yeah, he was
Right.
6'5", 285.
Big boy.
It's a
How big is Zach Wilson? Isn't he only like 6'1" or something?
6'3". They got him at 6'3".
Is he 6'3"? He looks
He
small.
looks smaller than that, but
Yeah.
Let's see. Peyton Turner. Strengths, overwhelming size and length for a 4.3. And weakness.
I had a
leads to
feeling they were
shoot
going
his
D-line,
hands.
though, but
like,
I had a feeling they were going to make a pick here in a year or two is going to piss me off.
Does that mean like Davenport's just a bust?
hell yeah, because they gave up the house for that dude.
I mean, not necessarily. You know, they lost some D linemen though, so
Or is this Cam Jordan's eventual replacement?
possibly could be.
Because that's
You know they rotate a lot on defense, so they like
Right.
extra bodies.
Like the Packers moving quick.
so his weaknesses are he plays upright with a narrow base, balance through contact was an issue, can be upended by strong angle blocks. Rush plan is underdeveloped, needs better instincts. So this is all like NFL coaching stuff will fix. Delayed in finding workable rush counters. Power can stall his rush and has knee and foot injury concerns.
That's not good.
Yeah, not as a rusher.
He's a project.
First
I mean,
round project.
at that size, 6'5", 270, are they going to bulk him up? Or are they going to thin him out or keep him at that size? Like,
Knowing him, they're probably gonna keep him about that size.
yeah,
he
'cause
looked
that-
pretty.
No, no.
He looked pretty explosive.
That's what Trey Hendrickson.
Trey Hendrickson.
That's about the size he was. He was about 6'4", 280, 270.
Shefty's calmed all the way down.
Yeah.
Riddick still high.
I mean, Shefty's probably been awake for like 3 or 4 days straight now.
Right. He's on Adderall pills and everything.
Dude, wasn't it like a year or two ago during the draft? He said he'd been up for like an outrageous amount of hours.
I think he.
I can believe it.
Yeah.
I wonder how long Mel Kiper's been up. Mel Kiper probably ain't
man.
slept in 6 months.
I was about to say, are you sure he even ever sleeps?
Mel Kiper
Right.
locks in his opinions way long ago though, so it's like he doesn't have a lot of prep work.
He started his mock drafts 4 months ago.
Yeah, right. He's on that. He's on that HyperX drink coffee.
I could actually see Mel retiring, like after all this is said and done. I could see him retiring into a coffin for about 2 months and then coming back
And
out.
just coming back out. Finally,
Yeah,
I can sleep.
Stands up vertically.
yeah.
The pick for the Packers is going to be a sacrifice to appease Aaron Rodgers. It's not even going to be a football player. There's like, what do
They're
you
just
want?
gonna,
They kill
Right.
a
Or you
goat
think
on
they're going to do
stage.
something to piss him off even more?
Yeah, take another quarterback.
Right.
dude. If they do that, man,
Kyle Trask.
They'll draft.
I would
dude,
be
they're,
so happy
they're
because they'd be
drafting
out
a
of my
fucking
division.
punter, dude. That's what they're
Right.
going to do.
All you Packers fans are really gonna be upset right now.
Let's see.
Oh God.
Oh, I thought it was in.
I don't
It
know why
was in
these
like
Packers
5
fans
minutes
are
ago,
upset.
and they're milking it.
Oh, here we go. I thought I saw him back there.
They do not need another D tackle.
I mean,
Is that the guy from the commercials?
Right? The discount double check.
Yeah.
Rodgers? They could use quite a few things, actually. A receiver, but they're all gone. I could use that a tight end. What's that kid's name from?
Eric Stokes, Georgia boy.
Wow.
Not Tyson Campbell. Was Stokes better than Campbell, Micah?
Yeah, most of it, and he's faster. I think Stokes ran like a 4.29 or something.
God damn,
6'1", 185. If he's running a 4.29, that's
crazy. 4.29.
Man, that's pissed off Aaron Rodgers. Please leave. Leave me alone for the rest of my life. Please.
where's he going though?
I don't know anywhere but here.
New York.
I mean, besides the Saints, no one else showed interest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'm kind of surprised. I thought the Saints were gonna do something.
Mm-hmm.
But they still could.
They don't have money to do much. Anything.
That's true.
Yeah, dude, that guy's fast as fuck.
Yeah. He looks like a project though.
Mm-hmm. He's really skinny too.
Yeah.
Looks
Georgia
like
have a good
skinny, man.
defense, Micah.
Huh?
Georgia have a good defense last season.
Yeah.
The best thing about them.
Up at one point, like we were averaging like giving up like a yard rushing a game.
Oh, really? Holy cow, man! No, we draft everyone from Georgia, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed.
The Bills.
Georgia
Maybe
quarterbacks. That's Georgia players in general.
yeah, we freaking Leonard Floyd, Roquan Smith. I mean,
Nice.
I guess you consider Jalen Hurts.
What does Buffalo get
But
here?
Jalen Hurts is never Georgia.
I mean, that's what I'm looking at. It's like they don't really need much. They need a receiver.
They might go Barmore.
They could use. Let's see. Looking at they don't need.
They need edge, corner, wide receiver, and running back.
Yeah, because Levi Wallace got exposed. This is where Asante goes.
Yeah, you think that's they have him third on their drafting, but
Or do you think, or could they possibly get Azeez Ojulari?
If they need edge.
that's who's first on there
Yeah, I could see that.
and
Yeah,
who they
probably.
might draft.
Oh yeah, because
Probably Aziz.
their starting edge rushers right now are Jerry Hughes, old as hell, and Mario Addison. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Mario's old too.
Georgia.
Mario's like 34. I
They
believe.
drafted AJ Epinesa last year too. Yeah, that man hasn't done anything. There's another big power rusher that didn't do anything.
Yeah, dude, the way they drafted, man.
It's that old Carolina's front office over there.
Yeah.
Where the-
That's
Oh,
the reason
really?
they got AJ Klein too.
Yep. Yeah, Brandon Bean used to be our assistant GM. He's a GM in Buffalo. And of course, obviously, McDermott.
Durr.
Oh, I forgot they got Emmanuel Sanders. But he's well
Oh,
past
yeah.
his prime.
Any racist quarterbacks in this
Wait, can we
draft?
see the paper? Can we see it? Who's on it? Who was that? There's a red jersey.
Oh, it was a
Tyson
red
Campbell?
jersey.
Yeah, it was.
Probably Aziz. It's
It's
probably
either
Aziz.
Aziz or Tyson.
It's Aziz. It's gonna be Aziz.
I know you guys don't know who we're drafting, so here's his photo.
Here's a pronunciation guide. Ojulari.
Yeah, likes to pick a lot.
Devontae
The
Williams.
Packers.
The
North
automatic
Carolina.
closed captions whenever Kuiper gets on, they go nuts. Wow, 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 wow. Lots of L's.
It's like
North Carolina.
I just
and look at how intense he is with his hands.
yeah.
God, all right, Mel.
Right, it's
Terrible
man.
tie too.
right.
Ooh,
Like what is
Javonte
it?
Williams may fall to us in the second round. Or Michael Carter. I'll take either one of those guys, Carter or. But yeah, they need a running back.
Badly. I do hate that we end up taking 2 offensive players with our first 2 picks, though.
I mean, like I've been begging for, with the way the Falcons have always drafted, it was like offense, defense. Just make one side elite and just like, all right.
But we've tried the elite offensive side for so long.
The defense isn't as bad as we thought. Remember the defense as the second half of the season defense. Once Quinn was gone.
And now we have a even better defensive coordinator.
Yeah, and we've
But
got
we've
an
lost
offensive coordinator that won't
pieces,
put them
right?
right back on the field, trying to throw streaks.
We've lost, 3 or 4 starters?
On defense, we lost Kiki, we lost Allen, and that's it.
And what's his name? The corner we picked up last year.
Oh, he wasn't really a starter.
He was key for us last year though.
Yeah. Damn, what's his name?
Is he asleep? Oh,
No, he's on his phone.
Oh yeah, Owe. There's another 4'3", 260 pounder that runs.
He does look like he's asleep.
He really does. It's, oh, shit. Okay.
And when he looked up, his eyes looked like he's still.
Yeah, he looked like he just woke
Bloodshot.
up. What? What's happening? Draft? Oh fuck!
That girl on the left side
I'm
of
on-
the
I'm on
couch,
TV.
Marco, looks like Raina. Is Marco still there? Or is he frozen? Or are you just sitting?
Fayetteville. Wait, who?
He might be
who's-
frozen.
No,
He is not.
He's what's his face from Guardians of the Galaxy. I have mastered the art of not moving, being so completely still that I'm invisible.
Hi, Drax.
Damn it! Here we go.
What?
Wow.
Wow.
He fell, and then there goes Marco. Now he's back.
My
Marco,
internet died.
you want to take that?
It's your boy.
They got Rousseau.
Is he on the list?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely on the list.
Where you at? Let's see. Okay, here he goes. Okay, so we got Rousseau. He's 6'7". Obviously, he missed last year. 266. 54 tackles. His arms are 34 3/8. 15 and a half sacks in his last year. Or no, is this like career total?
Well, the first number is career, and then the one in brackets is his career high.
Okay, so yeah, 15 and a half. He has 11 in an eighth hands. He had a 4.68 40, 21 reps on the bench, 30 inches on the vertical, broad, 9 and 7. Let's see. He played wide receiver in high school, played 2 games as a freshman in Miami before fracturing his ankle, led the ACC with 15 and a half sacks his sophomore year, won ACC Defensive Rookie of the Year, opted out in 2020 because of COVID. Let's see his strengths. Long and rangy, keeps eyes locked in backfield throughout rep, shows ability to escape blocks and reestablish positioning, stays active and working to the blocker's edge, motor and effort is consistently strong. Weaknesses, despite production, only 1 season on tape. Most of his production came from the nose and not the edge. Needs to add mass to upper and lower half of the body to be productive. Does not show the ability to convert speed to power. Absorbs more than he doles out in initial contact.
That the one where he most of his production came at the nose rather than the edge. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, it's a little worrisome.
Man,
It's
means
like-
he's big and strong, but
It shows versatility, but at the same time, it's a little bit like, wait, we didn't draft you to do that.
right. So I mean, playing next to Ed Oliver will help him.
Yeah.
But let's see. I have it up right here. Their front he gets to sit behind maybe Addison or Hughes. But honestly, is Mario Addison even worth a starting position anymore?
I mean, Addison's a good player.
Yeah, he definitely was. I remember him in Carolina. He's never going to be like an elite guy.
Yeah, he's like he hovers around double digits.
He had 5 sacks last season, but I'm sure he didn't.
Oh, last season?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the year before that he had like 9, something like that.
Epinesa had 1 sack. Let's see what Jerry Hughes did last year. 4.5. Yeah, they're lacking pressure on the quarterback badly, so I see why they went there. Let's see what the Ravens do with their second first-round pick. They need another receiver. They need O-line help now that what's-his-face is gone. Oh, no, needs. This is where he goes, Micah.
Yeah, probably.
Who?
Yeah,
Tevin Jenkins.
Yeah, this is where he goes.
Oh, no, that thing went away.
Because they need a tackle.
I mean, Ravens.
They just lost.
Always picking great picks.
And look how short the mic is compared to.
Maybe they'll get Algileri.
They could use a pass rusher for sure.
Tampa probably will get Aziz.
Yeah, I mean, Tampa doesn't need anything. They're just going to pick the best available.
Exactly.
Like, Tampa's roster is so dumb. And the fact that they re-signed Antonio Brown again.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man.
I think it's time that Atlanta and Carolina joins forces.
They did take down the GOAT.
Right.
We'll help you guys out in some way. But we beat them last year. I mean, we technically did.
Just have a repeat of what was it, the 2011 season when Mr. Matt Castle had to come in and finish the season.
Yeah, I know, right?
Did y'all go 0-2 against Tampa?
Yeah.
Okay.
We had that lead on them and then blew it, and then.
Yeah, that's one of the things that we did.
All right. The Packers have selected 8 defensive players in the last 9 first-round draft picks.
Wow.
And Jair Alexander looks like the best one of all of them.
Yeah, Rashawn Gary was one of them.
Rashawn Gary was a bust.
Rashawn Gary, yeah.
What's the corner from
Kevin King?
Kevin King, yeah. He was
Clinton Dix.
Oh, that reminds me.
Demarius Randall.
You remember when I was on here the first time and I gave my Panthers record prediction?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I was only off by 1 game.
Well, in terms of
off terribly on our Falcons record pick.
Everybody.
Yeah, I don't think I got all the games right, but overall record, I think I was off by 1. I think I had them at 7 and 9, I believe. I don't remember.
Would y'all finish 8 and 8?
No, we were 6 and 10.
6 and 10.
So I went 1 game too high.
Now y'all can be what's the new 500?
New 500 would be
8
never mind. I was off by 2
8 and
games.
1.
We went 5 and 11. My bad.
8 and 1.
8 and 1.
9 and 8 is the new 500.
It's funny.
It's gonna really mess me up. That extra game.
It really is.
What's your prediction? 8 and 8. No.
I think that's what we finished last year. Because we just got steamrolled by the freaking Saints in the playoffs.
I mean, y'all were missing all your receivers.
Yeah, all your receivers went down. And Riley Ridley dropped a wide open touchdown pass.
That was terrible.
So
is he still on the team?
It has to be.
Dude, they drafted him thinking, oh, he's gonna be just like his brother. My God, man! Every single week, he's on the injury report. He's on the injury report. He's on the injury report. I'm like, we drafted this guy. He's never seen the field once. I'll tell you, Ryan Pace don't ever draft on the wide receiver again. You're terrible at it.
Yeah.
God, man.
Better hope he's better at drafting quarterback.
They thought he was name brand.
Dude, only time will tell. But it's funny because the same thing they did this when they signed Mike Lennon and said he was a starting quarterback, and then they drafted Mitchell Trubisky and he was a starting quarterback.
Yeah. Trubisky.
I mean, it's it's literally dealing with deja vu every single year with this team.
Isn't
And I'm a-
Trubisky like? Doesn't he have the best win-loss record out of the quarterbacks y'all have had?
Yeah,
Trubisky?
yeah.
What,
Yeah.
since like Jim McMahon.
Yeah,
I wouldn't. I know because I think Jay Cutler was better, but
I
Okay.
think he had a higher winning percentage than Jay Cutler though.
And Rex?
I think so.
I mean, let's face it. I mean, that defense was so dominant, though, man. In
Right.
2018, it was just like,
Y'all went like 14-9.
yeah, it was just. I mean,
Right.
that's that Chicago football, right? That's what we always like and we always look for, but
I don't think he can play that way anymore.
you can't. And
Yeah.
and our ownership needs to realize that.
Yeah, taking Mitchell would just set y'all back so much.
Our ownership, dude, the McCaskey family. I'm sorry, they need to sell this team, and I would be perfectly fine with Mark Cuban buying him.
You don't really
Is
think
that what's
Trubisky's that
happening?
bad? Oh yeah, the Cuban thing.
I mean, well, because he was like literally on the cusp of buying the Cubs at one point, and I know that he wants to buy a football team, and I'd be all for it. Come, buy this team.
No,
I
I
think-
mean, for sure.
I think Trubisky in the right situation could be a decent quarterback.
Yeah,
but-
Yeah,
And
I think he's
what?
better than what he's
a
had.
decent backup.
No, I think he can be a decent quarterback. I think
Starter?
Matt Nagy
Yeah.
is not that good of a coach. Everybody thinks he's this offensive guru, but like,
Yeah.
bro,
Mitchell Trubisky, though, it's a lot. He reminds me of like when Jake Fromm was at Georgia. Like he misses a lot of those,
Mhm.
easy passes.
Yeah,
but then when he throws a dime, his receiver drops it wide open in the end. So
He wasn't expecting it.
I do think that's accurate though. Like, as Nagy not being a great head coach, I think there's certain guys that are better served as coordinators and as head coaches, but not necessarily the same.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
Nagy's
mean,
one of those.
I mean, Vic
'Cause
Fangio going to the Broncos. I mean, they're terrible now. And Vic Fangio for his entire career was always a defensive coordinator. He became a head coach, and he was not very good at it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like, what's the name? When what was it? 2 years ago, y'all started the season against the Packers.
Mhm.
Y'all ran the ball like 14 times the entire game.
Oh yeah,
And
and Nagy addressed. He's like, it's constantly the soundboard that like all the sports channels go with is, I'm not an idiot. I know we need to run the ball. No, you're still an idiot. And sorry, there's no escaping that part. like you hit. And I get it. Our offensive line was terrible. Like we couldn't get a hole open for Damon Montgomery to save our life. But last year we did, and the guy went off.
Yeah.
He was our offensive
people thought it
juggernaut.
was going to be a bust for a while, and then
He
finally-
just. I mean, the guy doesn't get down.
Yeah, do you guys have a write up on Owe?
I
Uh,
don't think we did.
Oh,
actually.
way.
I think. We
I mean,
thought
he
was
just
gonna
went to
fall.
Baltimore, so he's probably going to be fucking good.
Right.
All right.
So,
No.
They didn't need a write up. I don't
what are
think.
we
raw.
missing here on this guy?
Always really raw. He's a freak athletic, but he's really raw.
This picture of Tevin Jenkins is pretty funny.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he'd be a very good a very good football player.
Let's see. Owe is a long, lean, muscled edge rusher. He is more disruptive than productive on 2020 tape. As a pass rusher, he explodes out of his front 4-point stance and flashes an effective chop/rip and an occasional up and under move. Excuse me. However, there are too many snaps where he doesn't have much of a plan. He doesn't have the ability to bend at the top of his rush and collected a lot of QB hits on the tape. Wait. Oh, so he didn't finish him. He hit him a lot, but he didn't finish him. He didn't have any sacks to show for it in 2020, though. He plays too high against the run, but he uses his length to press out tackles and set the
Tampa's
edge.
pick.
Yep.
So what you're saying, he's going to be like a 8 to 10 sack guy with Baltimore, at
Right.
least.
Joe
Tryon, is that who they got? Yep.
Yeah.
Tryon. Okay, so Aziz is still. Maybe we can get Aziz in the second round.
Tryon has an ideal frame/build for an edge rusher. His game is built on strength and power more than his speed and agility. Sounds just like the
The last dude.
tape, yeah, for the Saints. He is an average get off as a pass rusher, but he has shock in his hands to jolt offensive tackles. Is this literally the same write-up?
That's what it sounds like.
Separate. He has nasty push-pull move that can shorten the edge by powering through the outside shoulder. He isn't bendy at the top of his rush due to some ankle tightness. His effort is exceptional. He dominated tight ends at the point of attack against the run, and he can reset the line of scrimmage. Overall, Tryon plays with force and effort, which affects both the run and pass game. He can make impact on all 3 downs and should get on the field right away for a team that drafts him. Well, not here, but
That's just, riches.
yeah.
That was good. Good first round.
Fantastic.
I'm happy with it.
Yeah,
Even though I
there's
didn't
a
get to see
lot of
Rodgers
good
trade.
athletes.
I'm just sort of bummed out with the acceptance of the fact that Julio will probably no longer be a Falcon this season.
Well, I mean, maybe. It's not for sure, but
I mean, have there been rumors about what team he might go to?
Baltimore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
Baltimore's
really?
a good contender.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
So apparently Cam Jordan and Aqib Talib got into some type of
I
exchange.
watched it. That's what I was when I was on mute there for a second. I watched it. It's not what it is. What it
Really?
said to be. It was just them going, "No, I think this. No, I think this. No, I think this." It's
Oh.
like,
No,
We don't get not a Brandon Marshall moment.
no.
so not good
There's
banter.
only 4 players in the NBA with guaranteed contracts.
It's like, yo, sit down, bro.
Like, bro, why you so mad? What's wrong with you, bro?
Going Super Saiyan.
You hurt my feelings.
Oh man.
Well, that
But
was
yeah, I gotta take my dog out and everything, so I am going to go ahead and sign out.
All right. Well, hold on. Let me hit this outro real quick. We appreciate y'all coming on.
Yeah, appreciate it,
Worked
guys.
Absolutely, man. Thank you.
Worked
Yeah,
out a
it was
little
really,
different
it
than
was really
expected,
fun.
Super
but I
fun,
liked it.
super fun.
Yeah, definitely.
So we'll be on tomorrow. Marco may or may not be here.
What time is the same time frame or is it earlier?
7.
I think it's a little bit earlier, but it's less time in between picks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not gonna. But it's 3 rounds. So. Right? Or is it 2 tomorrow?
Is it? I think it's 2 tomorrow. I think it's 2nd and
Yeah.
3rd tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
All right, gentlemen.
I'm gonna hit this outro and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
All right.
Later, guys.
And if you like fish and grits and all that sports shit, everybody let me hear you say, oh, yay.
Oh, yeah.